Oh, okay.
Well, I guess just look at it so you get an idea.
What are you gonna, he's gonna memorize the button presses?
Yeah. Yes.
Just do it.
It's like it came with Simon Says.
Okay.
It's like I get the song and then the kid and the smacking him, but then I don't know when to do the holy shit
the
part.
kid and the smacking him. All right, here we go, dog.
So I'll let you take reign right now. I'm new to this.
Yo, blow another tape. blow another. You just you're new to shutting the fuck up.
I did that on purpose.
He said you're new to shutting the fuck up.
Hey guys, this is that banter you're looking for.
Oh yeah. This is such a mistake. Hold on. Said you're new to shutting the fuck up.
Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet.
Wow.
Look at this.
Have you ever had a dream that you...
What is up, everybody? Hello. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Playing Pod with Alex and John and Rafa.
Featuring Rafa.
Yeah, you're the fucking special guest.
Yeah.
You're.
Every week.
Holy shit.
Hey,
okay.
it's after.
It's after that.
John.
Okay.
I'm John.
I'm Alex,
And I'm Rafa.
and this is the Playing Pod, episode 32.
Three.
30. That's what I said.
Wow.
That's what I said. We don't know the episode numbers.
I
so.
do. We know who it is. It's you. Thank you.
Here, you can.
We're
you
giving
can,
Rafa the
Rafa has
soundboard.
soundboard. So
Thank you.
If you're hearing a lot of more sounds than usual, hey, relax.
They didn't like that one, guys.
all right. So before we jump into today's topics, obviously things are a little different. The couch is a little more
Less couch.
The,
Cozy.
yeah, no, cozy's not the word
Less
for it.
couch.
Cramped.
There's less couch.
Cramped.
There's
Intimate.
More person. less couch.
Breaking social distance guidelines is more like it. Honestly.
I'm negative.
Oh, I'm positive.
Positive what? You
Positively excited to be here.
hey.
Good plan.
Not a joke.
All right. So obviously things are a little different. We have Rafa back. Yeah. A little late on that, but it's all good.
Sorry.
I know.
I'm new.
So
new.
Rafa's gonna be doing the soundboard from here on out. No,
Yes.
not me. So if you guys get annoyed with it, it
So
is not
I'm the-
Alex.
I'm
Let
the
me know in
play
the
part.
comments if you guys hate it. Yeah. Oh, wrong button.
All right, John's the play part. I'm the pod part. He's over
Rafa.
there. He's the and. No, but for real, shout out to the Spotify listeners, the Apple Podcast listeners, the Anchor listeners,
Yes.
wherever the hell you listen to us. Shout out to y'all,
All
and
the
shout out to the
listeners.
YouTube listeners, because that's the only place where you can see what we play while we pod.
Yeah.
And
Call me
today-
now for your free
Ooh, I'm
whipping.
sorry.
That is not
That
the
is
button.
wrong one.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
entirely the
What were
wrong
you
button.
trying to put?
I honestly kind of just went for one.
I think you have too much
You
power.
might have be timeout.
Yeah,
You
let
might
me-
be timeout.
Let me just chill out.
Yeah,
for a little
you're on
bit.
cooldown.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Of,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fun. It is.
I'm still gonna hold on to it.
can hold
but,
it. You can hold it.
But
You can hold it.
I'm not gonna precedent for a bit. Go ahead.
Okay, so the game you can watch on YouTube is Marvel's Avengers.
Yes.
Hey.
Marvel's
So,
Avengers.
well, I forgot where I was going with that.
You sounded like you had something to say.
I did have something to say, and I lost it. There's a lot going on right now.
It
I
is.
beat the Avengers before it came out officially, and now we're playing it now for you.
Well, aren't you just the cat's pajamas?
Who?
The cat's
Whose pajamas?
The cat's.
You paid that extra $20, right, to play it early?
Yes, he did.
Yes, if you listened back per my last podcast, I said that I do not regret doing that, regardless of how
Question:
you feel.
Do you regret that?
Per my last podcast, you could see that I said no, I do
Well, but
not.
he's more so asking for an update. Do you regret it
Do
now?
you regret it now?
My statements remain the same.
He's sheltered. I mean, closeted. He's closeted. He's definitely closeted. Hey, man.
Jesus.
I know we say this. We've been saying this for the last couple of weeks, but I think today's the episode where everything is running smoothly.
Why would you fucking say that,
John?
Oh.
Because me saying it doesn't change anything.
You ever heard of a jinx, Alex?
Yeah, I don't believe in that fucking.
Rafa,
hocus
you believe in
pocus.
jinxes?
No.
Thank you. Finally, a man of culture
Y'all gonna
or
be
lack
all-
of culture, I guess.
Y'all dumb.
No, culture.
Yeah, a man of
Ignorant.
culture.
No,
Ignorant.
because we're not ignorant.
You are
And-
ignorant.
No, I think it's ignorant to believe in jinxes. To believe that me saying it's working is gonna make the computer go explodey.
Exactly.
When it happens,
it's a different
I'll
problem.
be there to
When
say
it happens,
I told you
it's
so.
just coincidence.
For the record, it's happened and I didn't say anything. So there's that. On point. That was on point. That was on point. But hey,
Yeah.
I think it's time to bring back the world's famous segment of podcasting history.
Jeez. I don't know which
Pop
part.
quiz, Rafa. Which one is it?
That one.
Okay, just thank you, Alex. Ready? I'm ready. I'm ready, guys.
Hit
I'm
it
ready.
up. Hit it up.
Okay.
It's too long. It's already too long.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting segment in the Playing Pod. I fucked that up. That's why it went the way it did. But now we're here. What are you playing this week, baby? We are
Hello.
gamers.
Yes.
You're a gamer, right, Rafa?
Yo, yes,
John?
I game.
And I also game. We game on YouTube, off YouTube, on not streams because we don't do that. And we like to sit here and talk about it. Gaming is very important to unwind, especially in all these times that's happening now.
We can't speak on it, but yes, don't speak
That
on
one thing that's going on that everybody knows is going on.
it. You know,
And the reason we can't
Oh,
walk around.
we can't say
breathing.
it, but we know what it is. Everybody knows.
I
it.
just realized why we couldn't say it. But now
But we play-
But now we're being cryptic. It's the reason why we wear
Everybody
masks.
knows.
There you go. There you go.
Everybody
That's what we're talking
knows.
about. That's what we're
Yeah,
talking
we
about.
know.
So, John, what have you been playing this week, baby?
Well, baby, I've been playing this Marvel's Avengers.
Nice.
I've been ranking up my Captain America. He's my strongest Avenger now.
Oh, nice.
I played a little bit with Rafa this. So that's what Rafa's.
We finally actually played with him. That
Oh yeah, I've been trying to play
that
for him.
one.
I was trying to play with him for a hot minute, but we finally got to play a little bit. But then I've been playing Binding of Isaac a lot more, trying to do the challenges.
Nice, finally.
Yeah,
that's a great game.
it is a great game,
I always bring up those challenges.
and I haven't. And yeah, that's why I started playing them. And then Among Us, we finally got to play Among Us, and that's literally what we've been playing like for the last 2-3 nights.
Yo, that game is.
It's been a treat. It's been a treat. But that's what happened. What about you, Alice? Were you playing, baby?
Me.
Baby boy?
I've been playing. I was playing Among Us. I played Among Us with you guys, obviously, because you said it.
I said we.
Still playing Turok 2. Still trying to get through that
You're
game.
actually playing Turok 2?
Yeah, I'm playing Turok 2. I'm playing
cool.
Turok 2. I'm trying to finish up. I was gonna say Sekiro. Trying to finish up Ghost of Tsushima. 100% it. That's a.
Oh, you're really doing that?
That's a journey in and of itself. Because for me, I have a problem where when I beat a game, if I finish the story too quick, I'm less interested in the side shit. Especially when the side shit was meant to be played before you finish the main story.
For sure.
Who? So do you do side quest then story, or story then side quest, or just story?
A bit of both. I mainly, like for Ghost of Tsushima, I played a lot of the side stories, side quests, but I did focus on the story because I was already like 40 hours into the game, and I'm like, damn, I haven't beat this shit yet.
Okay.
So it depends. It
Rafa,
depends.
story then side quest, or side quest then story?
Side quests all the way first.
Side quest first.
Yes.
Okay.
You?
I do story then side quest.
Oh. I feel like that was a little. Granted, that's what I ended up doing for most of these games, but it takes away from the side quests. Because a lot of them are supposed to take place before that main story, so you're dealing with shit that technically got resolved.
I deal with like
Exactly.
lost episodes. I deal with the main narrative, and then I'm like, then these are things I can do till
The
after.
director's cut
Yeah.
of it.
These are like the behind the scenes,
The bonus
the
episodes.
bonus
Ah.
episodes. Yeah.
But what I've been mainly playing this week was actually The Last of Us 2.
Yes.
Which is
How are you liking that?
You know what? This is where I cut the music off because of the
Oh, I'm sorry.
conversation
This
starts.
one-
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rafa
well-
usually because yeah.
I can't concentrate with the fucking
Alice can't
music.
concentrate.
I
Sorry,
can't.
fellas.
At least can't play MPod, so he can't.
You can't
listen to music
you can't
and talk.
multitask.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything else here. So anyway, look. So Last of Us 2. Before actually, I'll go into it after you, Rafa.
Okay.
What have you been playing this week? Baby?
Among Us with everybody else.
Yes.
It's a blast. Arguing with everybody.
It's always fun.
Betraying each other. I love it. My favorite part is when I'm the bad guy and I get to kill people.
that's not concerning in the least bit.
My favorite is when I get to kill my friends.
There you go.
Thanks,
one of those.
Rafa.
What else? There's this game on I think it's Game Pass. It's or like the game preview thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Spellbreak, I think. It is a like a battle royale, but you have like gauntlets that cast spells. So one gauntlet does like earth magic, one's ice, one's wind, and you can have two gauntlets on it at all times.
Can you swap? Like, let's say I have
Yes.
ice and fire. I can just swap to the ground.
If you find it.
So you find like elemental gauntlets.
Yeah. So instead of guns, it's gauntlets.
I kind of want to play
That
it.
sounds
It's a
cool.
lot of fun.
Is it a 2D?
It is
thing, or-
3D. It's like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Spell? What's it
It's
called?
called Spellbreak.
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 It's game preview. I played it yesterday
preview.
at like 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Because I woke up from my sleepy,
As you do.
and I won my first game in.
Fantastic.
The Earth Gauntlet is very overpowered.
Nice.
But there's a wind one, there's a lightning one, there's a toxic one.
Cool.
It's a lot of fun.
I like
there's
magic and shit.
There's not that many people in the group or whatever. Like I was playing the solo mode. There's only like 40 of them, like in the map.
Yeah.
But you can like hover and like fly, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna try it.
It's a lot of fun.
try
It's
that.
a nice, different take on the battle royale genre, my fellers.
Look, we
I'm
were just
excited.
talking about that last week with the
Yeah.
Nintendo's
Battle
Super Mario Battle Royale shit.
it's a
I
nice.
definitely want to try that.
It's a nice, different change to it because each gauntlet also has a different level. There's common, uncommon, rare, like epic,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
and
pretty dope.
each gauntlet has 2 moves. Like it has like
Cool.
one main strong move and one like regular, like you know how you can shoot your little plasmas as
Yeah.
Iron Man, like that. And then you have a rune, which is like a special power you can use.
Mm-hmm.
One lets you like jump really far. One makes you invisible. One lets you like legit fly like Iron Man.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can like spam, but if you like really aim and stuff, it's pretty easy to win fights.
Okay.
Okay.
Spellbreak.
Spam.
Spellbreak. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Okay.
But it's one of the games that just recently came out on either the Game Pass or it's on the store. You'll see it. Like you'll see it right away. It's one of those,
I'll look
I'm
for it.
definitely gonna check it out.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
one of
gonna
those.
look for it.
It's one of those that's being advertised right now. So
Oh fuck yeah.
that
dude.
was a lot of fun. What else did I play? I played Avengers
Nice.
with John.
That's me.
yes.
Who's your main in Avengers?
Hulk.
Okay.
He's the best.
Reason why I'm asking is because I also main the Hulk, but I'm started to level up my Iron Man and my Thor just so I can
mean
play with
Captain America.
Thor is a lot of fun to play.
I
as.
love Thor.
Thor is so much fun to play as.
I didn't like Captain America at first. I was like, this is kind of whack. And he is the weakest of them. Like, you know, like the doors and shit that you would have to like hold Y
Yeah.
to open. He can't do that.
What?
He can't bash through the walls like everyone else can.
Not everybody else can.
Everybody can.
No.
Well, I think I guess
No, they
Black
can't.
Widow can't.
No, Black Widow can't. Iron Man can't.
Ooh, Black Widow's a lot of fun to
Yeah.
play as.
Iron Man can't.
Maybe
It's only
Iron
the
Man
big.
can't.
It's only Hulk and maybe Thor.
Thor can.
Yeah.
And so can Kamala.
Well, yeah, she's gigantic.
Yeah.
So I think it's only actually them two that can do it because I don't even
Okay,
think
well,
Thor
then maybe
can.
I'm spitting not
You're,
facts.
you're lying.
Maybe I'm
You're
lying.
dead ass lying right now.
But I love Captain America a lot. I upgraded his shield, so now it bounces off people all the time.
Yeah.
When me and Alex were playing, just people were flying.
yeah.
Just in the background. I love Captain America.
And the last game that I was playing, ignoring what you were talking about, John.
Oh, wow, okay.
Let me,
Ignoring your lies and deceits.
yeah.
So that's how we have conversations.
sorry, John. Rainbow Six Siege.
Hey.
With the new update, they have Tom Clancy, Sam Fisher on there.
I thought you were just gonna say they have Tom Clancy
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
that's
go for
what
it.
because that's what you've been saying.
Yo, yeah, he said it in the chat. He's like, "Yo, Tom Clancy's out," and I'm like, "Yeah." Tom Clancy himself.
I have him. He's like, oh no, like guys, they have a Tom Clancy on the other team. It's like, you know, like he's the author, right? He's not the bad guy. Like he's not the characters.
I first did that accidentally calling him Tom Clancy, and I just kept doing it just to be a
Jackass?
jerk. Okay, you know what?
Give it a goddamn
What?
too much. Goddamn soundboard.
This audio experience, that's all they're gonna hear.
You're
is just-
relying heavily on it. All right.
I'm trying to sway the audience towards me.
It's an accessory. It's not the main. It's not our main dish. You know.
not the meat and potatoes.
Not the meat and potatoes. But man, back to the Last of Us 2 real quick before we jump into the today's
I
topic.
guess you were talking.
No, because the internet was quite upset at that game. Quite
Very.
upset.
Yes, we spoke about it.
Yeah.
Did you get to that point where they
Oh,
get
it
mad?
happens early on.
Oh,
I'm talking about within the first 2 hours.
Oh wow. Okay.
It happened. I mean, at this point, we can talk about it. The game's been out since what, June?
Spoiler.
It's way ahead.
Still, I mean, I still would say spoiler.
Yeah, it leaked 4 months prior to that. But yeah, so
That
at
guy
this,
took off.
so spoiler alert for The Last of Us 2. Even though it's like legit the first couple hours of the game I'm about to talk about. I think I'm maybe like 4 or 5 hours into it, and that thing happens before hour 2. Like before you get into the main game, you're still technically in the tutorial intro thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see why someone would get mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what happens.
Yeah, so spoiler alert. Skip to the next timestamp at the bottom if you don't want
If
The
you
Last
like-
of Us 2
if-
spoiled.
yeah, if you care
So
about
from here
it.
on out, here it is. Look, I'm loading the spoilers.
Loitering.
Ready, Alex?
Yep. All right, you kind of touched my dick.
You took the soundboard
yeah.
from
Well,
me.
you took too much power.
What is happening over there?
We're having a great time, John. Mind your business.
Yeah.
So, Last of Us 2. The internet was really upset with it when it leaked
Yeah.
because they claimed and shouted and clamored social justice this, social justice that, and the killing of Joel, which is the main
Ortiz?
character. No. What are you talking? No.
I don't know.
Wow.
Buddhist man. Yeah, Buddhist man.
Yeah,
So they were really upset, rightfully so, I think, at the death of Joel at the beginning, especially because the character that killed her. I didn't say this. The internet said it when it leaked that a swole-ass tranny killed Joel. That's what it said. I didn't say this.
We just had a conversation about this. And you just out here to just
You know who I am.
Really?
And what,
That's you?
You know who I am and what I do.
So are you gonna put a beep on that?
He can figure it out. John, look,
Figure it
20
out.
minutes and 20
Figure
seconds.
it out.
20 minutes, 20 seconds. There you go. Timestamp for you if you want to bleep that out. So that happens early on, right?
Okay.
You don't even play as Joel in this game at all.
I figured you weren't
Yeah.
going to at all.
Yeah, not
it
at the
seemed like it was
beginning.
gonna be an Ellie game.
Yeah. So far, and I hope it stays an Ellie game, but I've already played as the swole ass woman MMA fighter girl.
Okay.
And you played it for most of that little introduction period.
Okay.
Yeah. So people were upset at Joel's death and the fact that you don't even play as apparently you don't play as Ellie too much. You play as this whole new character who honestly I can see why people don't like her because she's not the most interesting. Like her motive at the beginning of the game was strictly just to kill Joel to get back at the Fireflies thing. Actually, it's not even entirely clear
wow.
if that's why. So far, I'm assuming it's that just because that's what he did.
Right.
You know, but it could. They're from the Washington Force something, some group in there. They're not even the Fireflies, so I don't know. I don't really remember who these people were.
If they cut off Joel, it's one thing, but if you can't even play as Ellie,
So you play as her. Don't get me wrong. You've played as her, but
The
yeah,
emphasis isn't necessarily on her.
She's
as
not the
much.
main character.
that's kind of
Yeah,
lame.
and a lot of the time, like they focusing really, really, really heavily. Like I don't understand why this is such a big plot point, but on her sexual orientation. Yeah, her sexual orientation.
Well,
That she's a lesbian.
I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but when after the first Last of Us came out, the Naughty Dog in them, the developers, they got really in touch with their PC side, if I want to say that.
Oh, I can see that.
And they hired what's her name? It's that girl who made that feminist frequency show. You guys know who I'm
I have
talking
no idea what
about?
you're
No, I
talking
have
about.
no idea.
Okay, so this is lady,
I can look her up. What's the name of the show?
feminine frequency.
Feminine
Okay. And what were you saying, Rafa?
frequency. Yes.
I'll get her name first. Like
But what she do?
Yeah, go ahead. Say
Well,
it.
anyways, her agenda from the start was saying like, hey, video games are for men. They're how you say sexist towards women. This and that. Like we need change.
Anita Sarkeesian.
Her.
I think I said that right.
Right,
Ah,
and
yes.
she is hated by the gaming community because all she does is complain.
Wait, is this the girl? I'm sorry to interrupt. Is this the girl that
Woman.
was like?
Woman.
I'm sorry, the woman who was like she said was like attacked by the gaming community. with
Yes,
This one.
the whole GamerGate stuff like
Yes.
that.
Oh,
Yes.
that's why that name sounds familiar.
Yes, that's her.
Ugh.
She's hated because all the complaints she's done about video games, how like women are not represented in it, and this and that, whatever. And the guys at Naughty Dog felt some sort of way, and they felt like what she was saying is truth, so they hired her as a consultant for Last of Us 2. So
That makes a lot
kind
of
of
sense.
makes sense.
so
So-
take that as you may.
Yeah, because Ellie, like, this is still a post-apocalyptic, we gotta survive stuff. All of a sudden, the game just takes a left turn, and it's like a fucking Netflix drama where Ellie got kissed by this other girl, and the town is so intolerant. Well, one person in the town is intolerant, and then we're so focused on Ellie and Dina, like, lesbian kissing and stuff. Like, I'm like, why the fuck is this a thing? Like to the
that's
point
the
where
last thing I want to be worried about.
exactly, there's fucking clickers and runners and shit all over the place. I don't
Right.
care if you're kissing this girl, and it's like,
You could be kissing a dog. I wouldn't
right,
care.
I don't give a
like,
fuck at this
it's
point.
unnatural. It's like, bitch, the
Right.
world we live in
The
is
world,
unnatural.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's
yeah.
like, And then, like, not even an hour in, Ellie called somebody a bigot. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
I was
here we
like-
go.
When she said that, when she was like a stupid bigot or
No,
like,
he said, I don't want. Oh, it's like, oh, so the
oh, I
guy.
don't like bigot on my burger or some shit.
Yes, exactly. So the guy who.
Oh, that's such a lame line.
Dude, no, it's worse than that. So the guy who called her, whatever, you don't see this event happening. They're kind of talking back at it. It was the night before.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like the aftermath.
the guy runs the bar or whatever, and literally the leader of the camp makes this guy apologize to Ellie, like little kid shit. Like, don't you have something to say to her? And she comes out and is like, yeah, I just want to say I was drinking heavy yesterday or whatever. I was drunk, and I just want to apologize. So I made you sandwiches for the road. And you know, whatever. She obviously accepts it reluctantly and turns around on the other one of the other characters. He's like, oh, what you got? There's like bigot sandwiches, and I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out here with
He
this,
apologized.
Right.
Come on, man.
But my thing is like, it doesn't feel natural.
It feels like almost like it sounds like it's a fantasy. What? Okay.
What is happening here?
I am both.
It kind of feels like almost like they're playing out the fantasy in their head. Like, oh man, I remember when that guy said that thing to me. If only I could make him apologize.
Yeah,
type of thing.
it's like they shoehorned in the whole like. Sure, honestly, it doesn't matter her sexual orientation
It
at
doesn't.
all. It doesn't like for me. I didn't care. I'm not like, oh my god, dude, she's kissing. No, I don't care.
Women kissing women.
Yeah,
What is this?
It didn't matter. It's just how much of a fucking focus it is. And I
Mm-hmm.
understand that, yes, feminist frequency, she does have a point to an extent with the women and how they're treated in video games.
Now,
Sure.
but it's
a
there
little
is a point
outdated.
There is a certain argument that there is there,
Mm-hmm.
but the problem that people that don't like her is because she never did her research. She will always
yeah.
She just throws
BS.
things out. Like, she
Yeah.
just says things.
Yeah, she would never really, and also she would just take people's money and like not fulfill what she said she was gonna do with that certain money. So
She's done that?
yes, there. It's pretty bad
My thing
stuff.
with my thing
And-
with
and the
all
thing-
this, oh my god, go ahead.
Sorry, and the thing that sucks is that like, she's not wrong to a certain extent because there is a certain stigma with
Yeah.
women in video games.
Right.
But it sucks that that was the voice champion for it. You know.
Yeah, that's
Someone
not
who
right.
really kind of messed it up for the women because like she is hated, like hated.
Bro, she what was I gonna say? I mean, like I said, we said it a couple times. There's a point, but she's a little misinformed. Like surface level gaming, maybe 5-10 years ago. Sure, I'll give it to you. You know that maybe you have a bigger point. Nowadays, though, I don't think we need you. You know, like the gaming as a whole is moving past the whole this is a guy's thing. You know, and not when people like this get in there, you get the whole shoehorning. I'm gonna throw my agenda in your face, and that's what Last of Us 2 honestly felt like. So you can kind of literally it's so daunting when you're playing the game that you can tell the two different things that were happening behind the scenes. When it gets into the real Last of Us 2 story, you know, oh, okay, this is the Last of Us 2 when we're doing the clicker stuff and we're trying to survive. Cool. And then you can see where she opened her fucking mouth and said, you know, it'd be cool here. So it's like, I don't know.
But
I
like
don't
The Last of Us was kind of changing that by making Ellie the protagonist. Like you could have had that same type of like women empowerment stuff without putting in the bigotry jokes or whatever. Like
Yeah.
bigotry jokes or whatever. Like Ellie was a strong female character.
great.
She was
And
awesome.
And they didn't need to do anything.
And they also I don't know if you guys played the DLC from Last of Us, the first one.
I did not.
That was also really.
It was implied, right?
It
That
was
she
really
was
no. She actually kissed the girl in it, but
Yeah.
like it was I think it was a prequel where Ellie was with hanging out with this other girl like in a mall or whatever, and it was a really fun, really great prequel where it also looked into Ellie's sexuality, but it wasn't like shoved into your face. It
Yeah,
was
it was just part of the story.
It was part of the story. Now I don't want to play devil's advocate or whatever, but you know we're guys. We really don't know how it really is for a woman playing video games. You know.
True.
So this is
Very
a
fair.
very one-sided discussion with something like that. Well, I was gonna say something. But okay, now the one argument that people say, like especially like okay, I don't want there's that guy who is he's a deer guy from Twitch. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Deer.
We talked about him before, I think.
Yeah, he like has antlers. And
He's
or is
one
it-
of like the Twitch
or does he-
ambassadors or something like that.
yeah, or does he represent himself as a girl? I don't know exactly.
I think.
But like his argument, this is kind of a little bit of a side note thing.
This person
Yeah, that guy or that person. Sorry,
is a streamer username Ferociously Steph.
So
I-
she.
I think yeah, I
Is a
think
non-cis furry who believes I'm reading this. Is a non-cis furry who believes the gaming community benefits only white men.
that person was saying some pretty wild things when she was.
Okay,
That person was an ambassador.
It's a male to female trans woman who self-identifies as a deer. I want to hear nothing this person has to say about anything.
but the reason that my point that I brought this person up because I don't know how this person wants to be represented or whatever.
As a deer.
As a deer.
This animal. You can actually call this person an animal
This
because
deer.
that's what they are. Venison.
Please don't.
This deer.
Don't do that.
It's a she like.
I understand.
It's
I
a-
understand what your
it's a
point is, but
trans
let's not.
species female.
I understand, but let's
That's
not.
what this article literally
Please.
says. It's a trans species female.
Please
She's venison.
continue.
I can hunt her and put her head on my
Shut your
wall.
fucking mouth.
She's deer. Hold on.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Wait, hold on. By me.
Rafa, continue.
Hold on.
Rafa, continue.
No, my thing is, I'm not gonna say anything crazy. I'm not gonna say anything crazy.
So
I'm not gonna say anything crazy.
Rafa joins and you just a fucking buck wild. That's you.
Buck wild because she's a deer.
Oh
Look,
my god.
Look, no. But I'm saying, but here's the thing. In PC culture, and this is actually right on brand with everything. By me not acknowledging that that's what she wants to be identified as, I'm a part of the problem. But now by me identifying it, by me acknowledging it, I am now a part of a problem.
Right.
So
right,
what am I?
Right.
What am I doing here?
Right. Steph, I'm assuming is her name.
Yeah.
Wants you to hunt her.
I didn't say
You're
it.
correct.
I said I could because she identifies as that
Shut
species.
your goddamn mouth.
She's a big game hunt.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Rafa.
My
with
whole
what you were
point.
saying.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Great job,
I am
Rafa.
so sorry.
I dropped the whole thing.
Fucking clusterfuck.
My whole point was that her argument or that deer's argument. I really don't know what to call this person.
She.
You gonna let that fly?
Just go with she.
You don't call it deer
We'll go with
she.
she. Okay.
Yeah, it's a girl.
She
Oh yeah, I guess.
was saying that voice like chat shouldn't exist in competitive gaming
What?
because of the
'Cause deers don't
harassment.
talk?
I'm gonna need you to stop talking, Alex. Thank you.
And my point was the reason that I brought this up was because the other day I was playing Smite and I was doing bad and I was getting harassed by the team.
Oh, so you agree with her?
No, I
I
don't.
was also harassed. We
No.
played it yesterday. I was harassed.
No, I was they were spamming, they were sending me messages saying that I suck.
Uh-huh.
And I was playing bad. I'm not gonna like disagree with them, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I suck, you know.
Yeah.
Guess what I did, fellers?
But you reported them.
I reported them and I blocked them.
Good.
Guess what happened afterwards?
No.
Did you get blocked?
0 messages from them.
Wow. Are you saying that you can just block people?
Are
Are you saying that
Are
you can
you
just
saying
block
I
people?
don't need to have these conversations?
Yeah, I think so, guys. I think we could just block someone and not worry about them ever again. I don't know.
No way.
I'm pretty sure that's a pretty crazy concept, but I don't know.
Who came up with such an ingenious concept for online gaming?
You know what? I'm taking credit. I came up with it.
Thanks,
it was
Rob.
on me.
Hey, Rafa, thank you for solving our
problem.
problems
Yes.
online. I have a question though.
I don't want you to have a question.
Look, John, like, hear me out.
I was gonna
I
say,
don't
I was
wanna.
gonna say something kind of wild too.
no, but I
stopped
see,
myself.
honestly, it's a question.
See, I
and
like that Rafa stops himself.
I'm not gonna do that. Look, it's a question. It's honestly a question. So I don't know too much about this person, this deer. I don't know too much about her. How much into the
She's
character
annoying.
does she
she
get?
is all about it.
Like, does she turn the light on and just stare at it like deer in the headlights? Is that
she
part of her
had
gig?
someone pet her and she was going like this.
Does she? Do you think she goes get Lyme disease? Because deers carry Lyme
Oh,
disease.
maybe.
you think she went and got Lyme
She's a deer. Like, does she
disease?
go outside and shit in the forest? Like,
You-
what does she do?
Or maybe like she goes and like eats grass, like graces on grass or whatever.
Oh.
Can we? I wrote a list of things we can speak about. This,
This
was
is a
not
this
on
is
the
an important
list.
conversation.
It's not. We're over it. So you had a good. I'm glad you're liking Last of Us.
But yeah, all in all, I will say I am enjoying the game. Last
Oh
of Us
yeah,
2.
we're still in that section.
Somebody needs to fucking get this shit back on track.
No, but for real, I honestly, with everything we had the conversation on a previous episode, and with everything the way the internet went, I thought I was gonna absolutely hate this game. I'm actually enjoying it. For the most part, like I went into it with an open mind, knowing the limited information that I did know, and I'm like, let me just see how I feel about it personally, because I never want to take somebody's opinion,
especially the internet.
Yeah,
When things are blown out of proportion.
Exactly how fickle the internet is.
Yeah. So I will say, my little minor complaints aside, it's not taken away from the game for me. I do enjoy it, but I know that the second half of the game is where most of the more issues pop up. So I don't remember. I think you told me what happened, but I honestly, to God, do not remember what the story was.
Well,
so
good.
I'm going in technically blind and fresh. So like I said, I've been enjoying it so far. The gameplay is Last of Us. Naughty Dog knows how to make like great playing games. So no complaints there. I just wish that I can play a little more. It's a lot of cutscenes, but it's The Last of Us. It's a fucking movie I'm playing. So and it is what it is. When I beat it, I'll give it an update. I might come in here mad as hell, but who knows? Who knows?
I will. I want to see what you think.
I would like,
towards
yeah.
the
You know the ending?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I think I have somewhat of an idea.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything though.
Yeah, don't.
But I do want to see if your opinion changes, because I Last of Us was one of my favorite games that came out in the recent times, right?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a chance to play Last of Us 2, but I really want to see how you feel about it, because I feel like we somewhat have similar tastes in games.
It's close.
Mm-hmm.
It's close.
So I want to see how you feel. Maybe it might depend how I would end up feeling if I played it too.
I know what happens.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate you not spoiling it, even though technically I know, but I forgot.
I spoiled it for you before, and then you got it. But you have the memory of a goldfish, so you don't remember it.
I'm not even gonna argue with that, because I don't remember it.
Like, there's nothing. No, I don't. You don't remember what I told you. Like,
Is that an actual thing? Like a goldfish don't remember?
I don't know.
Or is that just like
I think that
saying?
actually is a real thing. That goldfish have like really bad memory.
That sucks.
Poor goldfish.
Poor goldfish. But man, we've been talking a lot about PlayStation games. Let's talk about Xbox. Let's get into Xbox a little
Look
bit.
at you.
So
Nice, good job.
Thank you. Plus me. Rafa press that. All right, so last week it was rumored.
Thanks, Rafa.
Last year it was kind of leaked, the prices for the Xbox One X.
Twas rumored.
Twas rumored. Twas leaked.
Ooh.
They came out and officially confirmed it. So now we have a date for the pre-orders, a date for the actual launch, and prices for 2 officially announced Xbox consoles.
Yes.
What's the pre-order date?
The September 22nd.
22nd.
I believe. I could be incorrect, but it's next week, like legit, or the week after.
Okay.
Can I just say that I think Xbox handled that leak very well.
Bro,
they saw the leaks and they said they pulled a Thanos right before Endgame. They said, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and they just threw it out there and they confirmed it.
And
like,
it didn't, and they had some memes and stuff. Like their social media, specifically on
they're
Twitter,
on point.
is on
they
point.
are on point.
Like, okay, side note, a lot of these companies' social media game is pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
They're stepping their stuff
Wendy's
up.
is top tier.
Yeah,
Wendy's
these
is
guys
top
are
tier.
putting some
Fall Guys is
crazy stuff out there.
Fall Guys is Twitter. They're top. They're pretty up there.
Yeah.
They constantly share memes and tweets, and they go into like the whole community lore
Right.
and like memification of things.
By the way, Arby's is hitting up the anime community.
Hey, they hit up everybody. They were hitting up gamers really heavy.
KFC has a gaming section
Yeah,
as well.
they have KFC gaming.
Oh wow!
Yeah, not even
is
joking.
it like in the vein of Burger King? Remember those games?
No, they don't make games like
I think
that.
they have their own
Oh.
like streaming.
Yeah, it's like their own
Like they
platform.
do
Not a
Twitch
platform,
and
but yeah,
such.
they have like their own little thing.
Ah.
But anyway, look, Xbox, man. So officially official, because I'm saying that because there's 2 things.
And they're officially official.
Two of
Super
them,
official.
2 of them are officially official, and there's one that's rumored.
It's
again,
rumored.
which is crazy that we are getting official announcements with more rumors and more consoles for the same generation. So, Xbox Series S
Finally confirmed.
confirmed. It looks like a Bluetooth speaker. The memes are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
$300, $299. All digital,
$299.
not as powerful as the Series X, not as big as the Series X. Will get you to 144p, but it's still a next gen console. It's better, quote unquote, than the than the Xbox One X.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Series X officially confirmed with the release date of November 10th. Both
Well,
of them.
Series X was confirmed, but its
But
release date,
the release date
and price were confirmed.
Yeah, and the price is $499,
$500.
which is
500 buckaroos.
fucking insane.
I think we said
Right
that it was
to-
probably impossible for it to be $500.
No, they're gonna lose money. They're
Break
losing
the
money.
bank. No, they're gonna make money.
No, hold on. They're gonna make money. Obviously, they're gonna make money. They're not stupid by pricing at that point. But it came out that one of the chips that they have in there alone costs $500 to produce.
See, it's like they're putting the product out there.
Yeah.
But the money that's gonna come in through the service is is going to make up for that quote-unquote
Yeah,
loss.
so they're gonna take the loss initially on the console, but they're gonna make it back and then some.
100,
Yeah,
1,000
I
times.
feel like because it's 500, that's about this. That's the same as the Xbox One X
when it dropped. Yes.
when it dropped.
So, shout
like
out to that, man.
shout out to that. It's quote unquote affordable for like such a powerful system.
No, that is literally
that is affordable.
it's crazy affordable just because it's on par with most PCs.
Yeah.
Up until Nvidia came out and dropped the new graphics cards or whatever, so they kind of jumped ahead a tad more. But
like
that's still fucking
it's
insane.
still like obviously not the highest end PC, but like a good one to rival a PC.
Oh yeah.
For that price with those upgrades,
Yeah, it's
right?
crazy.
You can tell they're pushing their Xbox
The platform.
the full access thing.
Yeah.
Obviously they're going full forward with the Game Pass and all that shit. And that's when they're going to make their money off of subscriptions. Like
Oh, yeah.
Microsoft knows that this subscription game it's a quite a lucrative one.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool to see that they're able to take that loss with making the price a little more affordable.
It's you got. I'm pretty sure they see it more as an investment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Where it's like it's a quote unquote loss because
Wow.
technically they can sell it for more.
yeah.
But like they know because it's cheaper, people will buy it, and they have services that are also affordable. They're like $15, $20, $30, something like that.
Yeah.
For a full access of a lot of shit.
Yeah. That's not even including everything else that they have going on.
Right.
But I mean, Microsoft and Xbox have been preaching, hey, we don't care. You just get to play our games. It doesn't matter where.
It don't matter
It
how.
doesn't
you
matter
want it.
how. You can play it on your fucking phone, your
Mhm.
PC. It doesn't matter. Play. That's all what we've been doing, which is 100% different from their Xbox One launch. Remember, they were all the media console. This is the hub. We're gonna let you watch TV here. You're gonna be able to like that. That was the launch for for the Xbox One. It was, hey, we know you guys do use these consoles for more than just gaming. We're gonna give you everything. That was their focus. They were right, but we didn't want to hear that.
I still hate that.
Yeah,
I
we-
still hate that.
it wa-
Everyone gave them so much shit for that, and that's exactly what you use
Yeah.
your systems for.
You watch Netflix on there, whatever the fuck. Anyway, they were right. They knew it. It's just it was a misstep to market the console as that because us gamers were like,
don't wanna
no,
hear that.
I want to play video.
Right.
Like
This is
gamers
a
get
video game
gamers get
console.
all
Very proud.
yeah.
But
So
then that's exactly what you use
but I
it
mean,
for.
they're right. We just don't want to hear it. They learned. They said, hey, this time around,
Games,
game on your phone, game on your computer, doesn't matter. Crossplay this, crossplay that. We're gaming.
I just want to say I love that everything's crossplay now.
Oh, I love it.
Remember
It's great, dude.
Remember a few years ago that we it was something that we couldn't even fathom.
Yeah.
Like Xbox and PlayStation never.
No.
They'll never team up. And PlayStation is still somewhat stubborn with things like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, most games are crossplay.
Yeah, they're getting there. I'm
They're
still
getting
waiting
there.
for the console wars game. They need to make that. Like with Team Xbox, Team
They
PlayStation,
should do
fight each other out.
factions and shit,
But
man.
Ooh, also, wouldn't it be crazy if Xbox came out with a battle pass? Just an Xbox battle pass.
That sounds stupid.
They kind of look. All right, look. But rumors, John. There's more rumors, guys. That's
Who
rumors.
told you?
On the internet. So it leaked, quote unquote, that there's another Xbox dropping this year.
It's
wait a
rumored,
minute.
yeah.
It's rumored. It hasn't been officially confirmed, but it's rumored. So we got the Series S, the more budget version, not quite as powerful
For
as
the
the
broke
Series
boys.
X. For the broke, I wasn't gonna say that.
I'll say it. For
Okay.
the broke boys.
All right, so we got that version, all digital. There's no CD slot on that, and then we have the Series X, the fridge itself, the biggest fucking game console ever. I'm saying that's not true. The original Xbox was
I
bigger.
have a question for you.
Yes.
Now I don't know about you guys, but I stopped buying discs. I'm pretty much all
I'm all
digital.
digital.
I'm all digital on Xbox.
So, what would you, for example, let's say I'm gonna buy the new Xbox. Which one would you recommend me, the S or the X?
Well, maybe
Whoa,
you want
Rafa.
this rumored one.
Well, I got something for you. If
Huh?
you want the power of the Series X, but you don't really need that disc tray.
Exactly.
You're all digital.
I
You
want
said it yourself.
the top of the top, the best of the best. I want that 4,000K, 8,000K, whatever.
4K.
8K. I want 8K.
4,000.
Well, hold on. We're on 4K.
I want
so
8K.
You have to wait till the Xbox Series X.
If anybody could do it, my main man, best friend Bill Gates could do it.
Okay, hold on now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves there. So, you said you want the power of the world's most powerful console again, the
Right.
Series X. But
Right.
you don't really want a disc tray because you don't use it.
No.
And if I can give you that while saving a couple of dollars, does that sound good to you?
Sounds like a dream come true, Alex.
All right, well, beautiful. Because there's a rumor here.
Idiot.
Huh?
No, I'm just like.
So there's a rumor here, guys. Xbox Series V.
V.
V for I don't know why.
Vagina.
For
the fuck.
Vendetta.
For V for Vendetta. Xbox V for Vendetta. It is rumored to be the Series X, all digital. No disc drive.
It might be a little weaker, I think. I think because it doesn't have that disc drive. No,
That doesn't,
they said
that doesn't make a shred of
there's
sense.
a rumor.
Yeah,
there's a
whatever.
rumor saying that so the Series S will be like the weakest. The V would be like that middle tier, and then the X would be the most powerful one. So like the X is like if you want the best of the best of all time, like the most powerful next gen, Series X is what you want.
Yeah.
If you want next gen, but you don't really give a shit about all the extra specs or like the most powerful stuff, and you still want it affordable, then you go with the S, the Series S. But they're saying if you want a middle ground, then you would get the V if it's actually real.
It doesn't make too much sense to name
and
it
it's like
a
it's
second
like
letter.
it's like a digital
Yeah.
digital X.
Yeah, like honestly, it should just be the X all digital, or X discless or something, because they're
'Cause, I mean,
naming
like-
a series. So obviously, when you name something a series, this isn't the only one. There's gonna be another Xbox Series X, an updated version.
DGX.
Oh, okay, I like that.
DGX.
But you know what I'm saying? Like when you name it a series, you're not just gonna get one version of it. We're essentially gonna get a Series X2. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but it's gonna be in that
Series
line.
X.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the iPhone X.
Ooh, I
it was a
can't wait
series.
for that XXX.
Oh, I can't wait either. That's gonna be a good
Ooh,
one.
I'm playing my
But-
games horny.
But my thing is, if it's, I don't, 3 tiers, especially when one's 300, the other one's 500. Would you gonna give me a $400 tier?
Why
That's
not?
in between. Yeah, sure. Why not? But at the same time, it's like, I don't. That might be a little too much.
Check it. No, shut up.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was saying,
I was gonna
I
bully you,
saw a
but I didn't.
meme on Twitter, and there's like, oh, this whole thing is confusing with you with all these iterations and stuff like that, and they went down the list of DS stuff.
Oh, no,
there's
DS is
so
crazy.
many
So
DS.
like, if you're and they're saying, so if you think you gamers can't understand like this system thing with their names, it's like obviously you don't play them
No,
because
just look at the fucking iPhones.
or that, but it's like
iPhone's got like 35 iterations every
DS,
year.
the
iPhone
DS was
C,
the most
iPhone
powerful.
S.
Like
Yeah,
the,
iPhone SE, iPhone SW, iPhone X, X1, X10, whatever. Like,
Okay,
what the
well,
fuck?
shut up. Well, like you know how the DS is like, I think it's the most lucrative or the highest selling handheld.
Yeah.
And it's like it's got so many different iterations with different stuff, different price ranges, different all this stuff. Nobody's confused. They buy it, no problem. So it's like I don't think this is going to be an issue.
DS was a little confusing. There was a DSi.
A
The fuck
DSi
said
Lite,
DSi?
Yeah.
DS 3XL.
Now,
Yeah,
now the new
3D.
ones are new 3DS, new 3DS XL.
Yeah, when they started naming new, like the new 3DS, I'm like, all right,
no, it's
this,
the new
this is
one.
the end of the line for the DS. You could tell, like, hey, this is the end of the line
It's
for
like,
the DS.
okay,
like-
so Switch, like okay,
Yeah, I mean, just take your Switch.
Yeah.
But I'm
you
saying
go.
like so that whole concept of like why that price range. It's, DS has done it.
No, I
You
get
can
it.
Do it.
I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying like
For someone.
2 options was cool. Like if the prices were like the difference between 3 and 500 is not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I mean yes, it's $200. I'm not saying $200 isn't nothing.
Oh, no,
but I'm
no,
saying
no.
like it's not like the iPhones $1,200, $600.
Oh, that's a lot of
you know what I'm
money.
saying? Like that's a $600 difference.
Yeah, it's a rent.
$200 is like, if you save up a little more, take a little longer, you can get the big one. Now, if you
Right.
give me 2, 3, 3, 4, and 500, those are a little too close. Now, if the Series X was 800, then I understand the need for these two. But again, I'm speaking strictly from my financial point of view. Obviously,
Because you're big bucks, Alex.
that's not what I'm saying at all.
You got the
I'm
you got the
saving
G's.
for it.
You got the stats.
I'm saving for it. I'm eating ramen. I'm
You're
saving for it.
You got
young
the
young boy never broke guy. That's you.
Young boy never
so
broke.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stop that. So anyway, look, the Xbox Series V is rumored again. For me, a little pointless, but I understand that there's people out there that there's an audience there for that. They
For
want-
me, because I don't want a disc drive.
no, I'm saying if it's not the Series X without a disc drive, and it's less powerful than the X.
I don't know. I might just get the X.
That's my point. That's my
Yeah.
point. I feel why would you get that version if it's a little less powerful? Granted,
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't hear what John said. I thought it was just a digital X.
I feel like John's just lying to us.
I read the article, which why I give you articles if you don't read them.
If it's not in the headline, they're
If
taking too
that's why
long.
you read
They're taking too long to tell me the point.
article.
Exactly.
This generation of kids and myself
You're not a
included,
kid. You're a grown
and-
old ass man.
and myself included, is my sentence.
Just because you
there.
act like a kid,
He's not listening.
don't mean
He's
that
not.
you is a kid.
You're not
John's
listening.
being mean. I'm
Huh?
booing him.
Just because you pee pee poo poo your pants don't make you a child.
You're dead ass not listening to what I'm saying. I said this generation and myself.
That's why, Alex, we read the articles so they don't have to.
Read the
Alex.
articles. The fuck.
Stupid
Yeah.
idiot.
There's words past that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about the tagline under the headline.
No,
Of
That
course.
the
Jack-
little,
Makes
the little
sense.
yeah, okay, I got you.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Come on,
Yeah, it is
John.
rumored.
Twitter's like 120 characters. Get
Right.
with it, old man.
anything more than 120.
Y'all
Sorry.
get with it.
But it's also the Xbox is going to be the first console to have Dolby Visual Atmos,
Yes.
which is
Shock.
wow. I don't know what that means.
No,
No, I'm kidding. Atmos for audio for Dolby was
I say it's gonna sound really
it's like
good.
high end. Like when you hear Dolby, it's a high end. That's
That gunshot's gonna sound really, really
Is that
loud.
like
You're gonna get tinnitus.
is that a sound engine or like what? Like I don't know.
it.
What
Atmos
exactly.
is an audio thing. That's as
It's
far
just
as I
a
got.
thing.
Yeah.
But what is the thing?
It's probably high def, more. It's just better audio. Is the
Okay.
dumbest way to say that to you. So I'm assuming visual Atmos is better visuals.
They are.
Yeah.
They said that it would have, I think, obviously better textures and more vibrant lighting.
Yeah.
And they said like 5 times darker, like black.
Right.
So it would be dark, like
Cool.
dark.
That'd be cool for horror games. Like that's gonna be big,
Yeah.
really big for horror games, especially if we
Yeah.
have the display to be able to
Ooh.
display that.
Resident Evil 8.
Dude,
Resident
can't
Evil
wait.
8 with whatever the hell Dolby Visual Gaming is, like
I'm gonna shit myself.
With that dark that John's
some
talking
dork?
about.
Hey, I mean, look, I think with that console and with that thing, don't cut me off, bitch. Splinter Cell needs to come back because
very good.
because that's like the dark game.
For real, if you got
That's
how
very
you gonna
shocking.
upgrade the dark and not get no dark games, like you should
I'm
have
gonna
some sneaky
unplug
games.
it.
Okay.
We should have some sneaky games.
Yeah, bring back
Oh, shit.
For Dark
I just
Dark.
kicked my mic.
bring back Splinter Cell, not in a fucking anime.
It is important to note that the Xbox One Series X will be the first console to have it.
I said that.
You did say that?
That's literally how I opened that up.
Well, I would emphasize that.
I-
PS4 is not having Dolby Atmos or
Well, PS4's been out for
I'm sorry,
7
PS5.
years.
PS5. I'm sorry. They're not gonna have. It's not gonna have it at all. But
Yeah.
they have their own like sound engine or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
That they were showing off. With that one game, I think it's like Transference or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Transformers, you mean?
Right. I'm sorry.
Michael Bay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
So I'm. So that is important to note that it's gonna be the first one.
Which
You know what I'm
again
saying?
was noted prior to
what
that.
I'm
But
saying?
what's also important to
Emphasizing.
note, Game Pass PC is increasing in price. So if you use Game Pass PC and you were spending that $5, let me tell you something. You gotta spend more $5 because it's $10 now, double the price. I think it's worth it. If $5 you were
It's still a
stealing,
deal.
you were getting away with
Yeah.
that content.
Or-
$10 is perfect for it.
spend $15 and you get both for Xbox
Yeah.
and PC.
Which is what we do.
The
We get the
ultimate,
ultimate,
yeah.
which is such a great fucking deal. Because
Does that mean that Ultimate's gonna get boosted in?
no,
price?
just the price, just the PC. Because that was $5.
Right.
Yeah.
What was $5 before? Now it's like.
Well, the thing was, so Xbox. Well, Game Pass for Xbox was what, $10?
Without
the Ultimate?
I believe it was
Yes.
$10.
And
Yes,
the
it
PC
was.
one was 5. So literally, you by bundling
Oh,
it,
if
you
you just
weren't
bundle
saving
it.
anything. You were just paying.
So,
15.
but that sounds like then they would increase it by 5, the Ultimates, and instead
no,
it'd be 20 a month.
It's actually enticement for the Ultimate, because
Oh, it's
if
like
you,
for $5 extra, you can
you can
just
get the other console.
You can get
Yeah.
both consoles.
Yeah.
exactly, or pay both separately, and you're like $10.
Oh,
each.
so it's like
know,
you can pay
for
$10.
Why the fuck would you
So
do
it's
that?
like 10 here or 10 here, or for
15
$5 for
You save
15.
$5 buckaroos.
Yeah, so it's actually like
Okay.
I
That's
think- I
4
think
chicken
Okay.
nuggies.
It's just a okay.
Why would you? $5 for 4 chicken nuggets?
It's a chicken nuggies.
Yeah, you're still saying you're saying $5 for 4 chicken. Somebody's ripping you off.
You should talk to
Hey,
somebody.
hey! I eat high-end chicken nuggies. All right.
High-end.
All right.
Okay.
You guys eat that trash. Not me.
Where you get your nuggies from?
Yeah, where you get your nuggets from? Since you're spending $5 for 4.
From locally homegrown, all organic.
Whose backyard are you getting chicken from and breading it?
My neighbors? It's pretty good.
Do they know that?
Yeah.
Do they know that? Rafa stealing chickens?
Like, God damn it, we stay losing chickens.
They think it's like a coyote or
It's like a
something.
coyote.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
Rafa.
Rafa walking
Yeah.
in there like,
Wait, so I'm paying myself now?
I don't know where you're just spending. You just leave. You kill their chicken and you leave them
And
$5.
I leave the $5. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. That makes sense.
And you eat the chicken raw.
No. I bread it and I fry it. And
please
The whole
continue with
chicken?
Xbox.
the whole chicken. Yeah.
This is important stuff, John.
Is
yeah,
it?
we gotta figure it out.
Hey, but we kind of touched on the Switch a little bit and the DS. There's rumors. More rumors, guys.
Oh my god.
More rumors.
So many rumors.
Everything is rumors. Gaming is all rumors.
It's whispers in the shadows.
Yeah, just everywhere. So it came out that Nintendo was rumored to ask developers to develop,
Get out
to
of
do
here.
their jobs,
Do your
Oh
job.
wait a minute.
But-
Damn it.
but to scale it up, to make 4K games.
1080p.
Wait a
No,
minute.
John. 4K.
Wait a minute.
Now, if you
Doesn't the Switch doesn't go to 4K?
No, it does not.
What go to?
I think it's like 720.
It is 720.
There you go. Look at me. No,
No.
if you dock it, it goes 1080p.
No, it goes to 1K.
I don't even know what that conversion is.
Yeah.
But so what that means, because the rumor here is like Inception, is multi-layered. That's
Oh.
rumor one, that they said, hey, make 4K games.
Right.
Rumor two, which is the second layer of this rumor, is that this kind of may confirm rumor style that the Switch Pro that was rumored last year is a thing.
Shock and all.
Shock and all. Shock and all. Are you shocked and awed?
I'm pretty odd.
But are you shocked?
Not so much. Not so much.
All right. So, rumors. Let's talk about it.
React.
Yeah, rumors. Let's talk about it. I said it when they first rumored. I want a Switch Pro.
Yeah.
I want Joy-Con Pros. I want them to fix the Joy-Cons, and I want a more powerful Switch.
Ooh, those Joy-Cons, boy.
The worst thing on the
I
planet.
had to buy some new ones the other time.
What color are they now?
They're the highlighter green and
Purple?
No, it's the other one. Like the green and
Pink?
pink.
Oh, those are cool.
Ooh.
Those
Splatoon
are
ones?
nice. No,
Okay, whatever.
they're nice.
Can we
Too much money though.
finally get on my page and say that the Joy-Cons are the worst thing ever? Is
They're
it
pretty
is it
bad.
time
They're
for people to
pretty bad.
finally admit that?
Everybody's.
Yeah.
admits
They're
that.
pretty bad.
No, because I remember when I said it originally, when early on when the Switch first came out, and I said these things were horrible, I got shit on.
Ooh.
Especially
I
from
got
John.
I got shit on from. I got
yeah.
shit on from John. I got shit
I
on from
remember that.
Nathan.
Mhm,
I
remember
did
that.
not shit on you for
I
that.
actually, matter of fact, I remember so vividly because I was talking about Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and I said, "Yo, I can't control this thing at all because these Joy-Cons are fucking shit." And both of you guys, you just suck at the game. And
Well,
no,
you do
it
suck
was
at the
it
game.
was the Joy-Cons. He's doing it now. He's doing it now.
There you go.
But anyway,
Well, no, I said. Well, I told you that the fucking sensitivity's ass. But
not
I
even-
said they're not
it's
meant
not
for.
even
I
a
said they're not
sensitivity.
for shooters. They're not. I did say that they're not for shooters.
Breath of the Wild is not a shooter.
You shoot bow and arrow, which is the problem
any-
with aiming.
No, it was the whole mechanic thing with the
Nah.
physics.
Nah.
Anyway, look. Anyway, your stupidness
also
aside.
Splatoon.
Also Splatoon. Yeah, and Splatoon. I got shit on for
It's not
Splatoon.
that bad.
He's doing it
it's
again. He's
not
doing
that
it
bad.
again. It's fucking horrible with the Joy-Cons.
But the Joy-Con
It's
drift is
bad.
really ass.
Yeah, and I wasn't even
especially
touching on
that
that.
drift. Oof.
I can't wait for people to
Worst.
complain when 3D All Stars comes out and all those Mario levels that you have to balance and shit.
Yep.
And you just kind of slowly walk off the edge.
I'm playing that with the Pro. I'm not playing with
Oh,
you.
yeah, I'm playing that
yeah.
docked.
Anyway,
Play
so
that Pro.
I'm glad you said docked because what if the
Glad-
Switch Pro isn't a portable console? Does that
Ooh.
make you a little hesitant to get it? Like, let's say,
No.
hold on. Like,
Sorry.
let's say it comes out, right, and it's more so a home console, no portability at all.
That's the downside.
You get a control. Yeah, it's powerful, 4K up to standards with, let's say, the PS5. I don't know if they're gonna do Xbox
Ooh.
Series
probably
X.
Xbox One X.
Let's say Xbox One. No, but let's say they actually hit PS5.
Oh, like they actually hit the
Yeah,
marks.
let's say they're on par for the first time with the more powerful consoles.
Okay.
They drop that. I don't think it's that, but let's say they're on par with the Series S.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's that. But downside is it's not portable. It's a console for the home only. Are you interested still? Or
Yes.
does that take it?
No,
No, you're not interested?
I'm not interested.
And you say yes.
Yes. Why are you not interested?
Yes.
Because one of the reasons why I enjoy the Switch so much is because it's portable. So for me to upgrade the console and not being able to take it with me defeats the purpose of me getting a Switch in the first place.
But what about all the exclusive games?
I can play that on my Switch. It just won't look as pretty. That's okay with
And
me.
that's another thing. If it goes 4K, right? And the games that have already been out, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, all that good stuff,
Will they
they
be
are
upscaled?
not 4K
No.
at all. Those cartridges are not 4K. They're not optimized for that. So does this mean
that they changed
that
their
there's a next gen of Switch coming already? You know what I'm saying? Where the games are gonna be different. You know, kind of like DS DSi or DS 3DS.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can go back and play them, the Breath of the Wild and all that,
but they're not obviously optimized.
But
at
the
4K
games that
or-
come out after that point, after this drops, you're not gonna be able to play them on the original Switch. And obviously, there's two conversations here. There's what if it's a next gen, and what if that 4K one isn't portable?
How long has the Switch been out?
It's only been like 2 years, two,
No.
3 years,
No,
Hell
it's
no.
been more than
Switch
2
Odyssey came out in
years.
2017.
2-3 years.
So it's been about 4 years.
2020,
Do you think
2017. That's 3
you
years.
think it's getting close to that time that they're gonna put out
Here's
a new console?
Here's what I think. It came out underpowered. Didn't matter anything for sales, but it was already underpowered.
Yeah.
It was essentially the next iteration for the Game Boy, right? For the DS, right? The next gen, their next portable console.
It's just kind of
It was a hybrid.
merging both
Yes.
of their
Here's
shits.
that. It came out dead ass in the middle of the console generation. Now, they don't have to adhere to console generations. They prove that
No.
they do their own thing.
right.
But what I'm seeing now with the Switch, this year has had less games for the Switch than any other year. It's only been really 2 or 3 big ones. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Normally they're pretty stacked. So it's been kind of dry there, and the news for upcoming games is kind of dry also. I'm thinking they're kind of, the wave has been receding a little bit, and we're gonna get hit with a big announcement. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And what also makes me think is now Nintendo for the first time is doing limited launches, meaning after a certain time you're not going to be able to get that Mario 3D All-Stars game. Some games are not going to exist anymore. I don't think that's coincidence, because they know if they continue to sell that game, people are going to continue to buy that console, especially for these big games. Now, what I think, and nothing's confirmed, what I think is that cutoff date is on purpose because they're getting ready to move on.
But Alex, I want to bring something up to you.
Bring it.
With everything that's going on right now with the certain situation that the world's in,
Yeah.
the Switch has become the best-selling console
Yeah.
like ever. Like everybody has it now,
Right.
And it's affected because of that thing that's happening in the world. You don't think that would make, maybe they'll tell them like, hey, maybe we should slow it down a little bit. We sold this many consoles, we could still make money off the Switch still.
Now, here's this. My counter argument to that, I'm not even arguing. My thing to that is they're still going to develop games for this. I'm not saying that the Switch Pro or whatever the next gen is coming out next year. I'm
Right.
saying an announcement is happening. Now, yes, the Switch has always sold well. Yes, it sold a lot during coronavirus. I mean, during the
Good job.
No,
during,
stupid
during the
idiot.
during the time that we can't say because YouTube will demonetize us.
Well, we demonetize ourselves with the music.
Yeah,
we
the
pick.
music already takes us out, honestly.
Oh, good.
But regardless, there are a lot of people that hopped on early on that would buy the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. I know there are a lot of people, especially if they do the updates that people have been asking for. You know, better battery life, which they kind of did with the quiet redesign they dropped when the red boxes. But there's a market there for the next iteration of it. And again, I was just spitballing. What if it's a next gen? It could just be a more powerful Switch, and from then on out, the games are just going to be upscaled. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And they might drop updates for the old games, although I don't really see that happening. You're just going to be stuck in 720p or whatever for that. But I think it's perfect timing to drop a new one, honestly, while continuing support for the last one, because a lot of people did just pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of people.
yeah, but ultimately, they might be doing something really big because they've been sort of quiet when it
Yeah.
comes to the games, and that means they're working on something. You know what I'm saying? So
And that upsets the fans.
yeah, the fans are
These
always,
fans are babies.
So I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping that the Switch Pro is, if it comes out, I'm hoping they manage to work witchcraft and magic again to make it portable, because the Switch is something amazing.
If it ain't, I don't want it.
But if it's not, I'm on the party. I'm in Rafa. I'm probably pick it up.
I'm still gonna get
Yeah.
it.
I'm cool with y'all.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
That's because you're a bigot.
You ain't playing with me.
You know what? Super side note. I want Hearthstone on the console. I was just thinking about that. That's it. That's all I had to say about that.
Show your mom.
Actually, I mean, why not? Elder Scrolls is on
Harveststone?
there. Hearthstone. What are you
Oh,
doing?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
I thought he said like Harvest Moon, but he said it wrong.
No.
You just heard it wrong. No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Elder Scrolls game is on there, and so like the Magic the Gathering games, they're
Yeah.
pretty much everywhere. Why
It's
not?
like it's only on PC and phone. It's like, come on, man, put it on the console so I can play it.
you
just play it on your phone.
No, did I tell you guys that I locked myself out of my account?
Of Hearthstone?
Again,
Yup.
you stay locking yourself
Again?
out of your accounts.
No. Wait, did I? No. I
I'm
was
just
able
talking in general.
No, I was able to get back. No, in general, yeah, because it had my old email.
Oh,
So
were you able to get in?
no,
You lost all your
I
decks?
Lost
You
everything.
put money into that game.
I
shit.
did. Believe me, I was very upset.
When did this happen?
This is like
Like, when did you find out? Recently?
a month ago.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
recent.
that's still recent.
Hey,
I was
maybe you
like-
should learn those passwords, man.
I mean, I know it now, and I have it set up now. I have it set up correctly.
Oh, so you don't lose it?
Yeah, but back then I was just like, whatever.
so
dude.
wait, so you don't have that's gone?
Damn, you
forever?
lost all your decks.
It's
everything.
gone. 'Cause
That
I
is
don't have
crazy.
access to that email anymore, and that email's locked out. And I tried. Believe me, guys. Listen to me. Believe me. I've tried. I tried contacting Google. Hey guys, I locked myself out. I don't have access. And then they tell me, wait 3 to 5 business days. We'll get in contact with you. Nothing.
You know you're supposed to follow up call, right?
I can't, dude. I've done it. I've done it multiple times.
You'd be like, hey, about that follow.
That lady who runs YouTube hates me.
The lady who runs YouTube
I like how you said YouTube and nothing to do with
has nothing to do with
nothing
your
to do with anything.
Gmail.
Aside from the
Dude.
parent company. That's it.
She's like, oh wait, what's going on? Oh, this guy, no.
Oh, that don't give it back.
That
Don't
bento
get
box
time.
boy, get him out of here.
Right, exactly.
Get him out of
You
here.
leave him there. You leave him
But
where he is.
I'm playing his Hearthstone account now.
Yeah.
They just stole your
It's like,
shit.
hey, I'm
Yeah.
not giving this back. You got some good decks in here.
I'm very, very sad. That's some really good
I'm
cards.
sorry.
Yeah, that actually
That one
sucks.
that hurt me.
That actually
Yeah.
sucks.
and I hate that.
I've been so hurt that I've not gone back.
I would
I've not made
I
my
would
new
not have
account.
gone back.
I think I'm gonna have to give it a few more months before I can hop back into Hearthstone.
Have
again.
you? What if you go down on the computer and sign into the Blizzard thing? Nothing. You can't like reset your Oh no, you don't have access to the fucking
I don't have
email.
access to the email. That's the problem.
Contact Blizzard. See if you can change your email.
Damn it, Rafa.
Actually, I have not done that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
try that route. Because I mean, there was so much in that.
And
It
you
was
put
sucked.
money into it.
Thank you, Alex.
Hey,
Yeah, cheers for that one.
I got applause. That validates me.
you feel better?
Yeah, man. But this is a horrible segue. Because
Here
there's
we
nothing
go.
to do with what fucking
Here
Ralph
we
was
go.
talking
Well,
about.
I mean,
at all.
I kind of just shoved in.
Time
my,
to
my own
piss
stuff.
me off.
No, it's not a horrible. I'm just
You
gonna
just
go
said
into
it was horrible.
because there's no segue. I'm just gonna go into it. And for holiday 2020, your Christmas present is me getting your password back. There you go with that Blizzard thing I just gave you.
Hey, that's not that bad.
Christmas, holiday 2020. Scott Pilgrim's coming back.
Yeah.
What is that, baby? Hey.
Yeah, I thought
that
it was
deserves
gonna
some of
be-
that right
I
there.
thought it was gonna be man.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty
That
good.
was pretty good.
I walked on eggshells all over that one because
Yeah.
I could have fumbled it. But huge news.
I lost my poo in my pants.
I thought he was just talking about Hearthstone again. I was like, bro, we got it. Okay.
I lost my account.
Yo,
in
get
Hearthstone,
your
Alex.
shit together. Huge news. I don't have Hearthstone no more.
Please listen to me, Hearthstone. I'm missing it.
So here's the thing, guys. Ubisoft, the devils themselves.
I thought you were gonna say the devil's anus.
No, I feel like EA is a devil. Ubisoft is more like
The devil's right hand man.
a demon
So Ubisoft has
or a succubus.
they've been a little rocky. Ubisoft has, for at least personally for me as a fan, the way I look at them, they have waves of them being really amazing and then waves of them being fucking trash.
I think we're on a good wave right now.
Like we're on a good wave right now, kinda. So
Hey,
Excuse my phone.
they finally came out and brought back a cult classic game,
for a cult classic movie. For a
Scott
cult
Pilgrim.
classic
True.
comic.
Scott
True.
Pilgrim versus the World. That's the name of the game too, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
for those of you who didn't know, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, came out on the 360, that era of gaming.
a old school beat 'em up.
Yep.
A movie tie-in.
What is coming out of the
Nice.
ass of the Hulk?
In,
Who?
Inhuman.
Who is that?
He'll have clothes. Here it comes.
Even though,
There he is.
there you go.
Oh, okay. So, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, an old school classic 2D side scroller beat 'em up, similar to Streets of Rage,
Streets of
similar to the
Rage.
Simpsons arcade game.
Yes,
Those big
sir.
ones.
Spider-Man game.
Arguably one of the
arcade.
best beat 'em ups
The X-Men one.
to ever come out. The Scott
So
Pilgrim
good.
game,
It's so good.
so great. amazing. Now that game went through some licensing issues. I'm not gonna go into the details because I don't know too much of the details. Point is, it was pulled. You could not purchase that game anymore unless you already had it.
It sucks because I bought the game and deleted it, and then you can't re-download it.
You can't re-download it. It's completely gone.
It's like the OG Flappy Bird.
Yeah. So, luckily,
Flappy Bird.
you remember that?
Yeah.
They deleted it, and then they were selling the fucking
or
phones for like $500.
OG PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, OGPT also.
Oh yeah.
So, luckily, on my 360, I never deleted it, so I still had a copy. That's part of the only reasons why I still have that
never
console
bought it.
laying around.
Give me that Xbox right now.
Hey, bitch, the game's coming out again.
Oh. Excuse me.
I tell you, I don't know how I thought he was gonna reverse it. Like, I'm like, how did he do that? We don't have a button for that.
You had the reaction ready without him actually doing it. How?
He said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
All right, so the game disappeared. You could not get it. If you deleted it, sorry. Kiss my ass.
Sorry is a good game too.
No, not yeah. That's not.
That's a classic.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, after all these years, the game is finally coming back in like the definitive edition thing.
Yes, sir.
That they love to do so much. Caveat. PS4 and Switch.
You bastard.
No Xbox as of right
Hey,
now.
I got a Switch.
I was gonna say I got
got
a
a
Switch,
Switch,
and a
so
PlayStation.
I'm good.
Honestly, I think I would have more fun on
Yeah,
the Switch.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'll play it on the Switch more than I
Yeah.
would on Xbox anyway. Especially because I've already played the fucking game, which means nothing because I'm gonna go in on that game.
I
again.
never got to play it.
Oh,
It's
good.
so great.
And also, Alex, it comes with all the DLC.
Hell yeah.
So that's including Knives, one of the girlfriends of Scott Pilgrim,
Yep.
and his gay best friend roommate,
Who's awesome.
Wallace. What was his name?
Wallace.
Wallace.
I forgot his last name,
I don't
but
either.
Wallace. Which is cool because I never got to play as Wallace, so I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
I never got to play.
That game is good. You'll love it.
It's so much fun.
I hope
the
so.
music is great. It's by what's that group?
Daft Punk.
No, like
shit.
Amagachi. Is this someone?
Tamagotchi is the little keychains.
Yeah, that.
They made the music.
Yeah. It's like I'm pretty sure I'm butchering their name. But it's
I'm
like,
also pretty sure.
Like Amagamaguchi or something like that.
Whatever. They made the fucking music.
Sex Bomb.
Yeah, Sex Bomb made it. But yeah, great game, great music. Really exciting news that game is coming back.
That's pretty rad.
Fun game.
I'm
man.
excited.
I miss it.
If you haven't experienced it and you're interested in beat 'em up games, that is definitely one to pick
You know
up.
what, Alex? I give you a lot of smack talk about War of the Monsters. I'm on your side now because I'm getting Scott Pilgrim again. We need War of the Monsters.
Hey, applause!
We need
Applause!
We need that.
Clip
Nobody
this.
needs that.
Clip, suck my dick, John.
Nobody needs that.
Yeah, John. That's for
I'm
you.
contrarian.
That's for
We
you.
need War of the Monsters remake,
Thank you.
remastered right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now,
not a
Alex.
remaster. I need a new one because I played these shit out of the original.
I will let you know if I lose Scott Pilgrim again, I'm gonna betray you and go.
If I lose it again,
Yeah, so I'm just letting you know right now.
We all lost that game, Rafa. We all lost it, but I have War of the Monsters. I bought that game like 5 times. I'm gonna say it every time. I bought it on every console.
keep
it came
talking
out.
about it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because.
But it's not the same. It's not the same when you get a remastered or like a
No.
re-release. You know.
If they remastered it and made it nice and pretty now and gave you a little more monsters, I'm cool. Maybe another map. I'm cool as fuck. It doesn't take much to please me with that game.
You buy the port.
I did.
I was like, yeah, it don't take much to please you. Just if it's ported to the next console, you're fine with
If
that.
it's on PS5, you goddamn right,
You're
I'm gonna
gonna
buy
port
it.
it. If they port it, you're just gonna buy that.
But unfortunately, PS5 isn't backwards compatible, guys.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
How are we gonna play? I got no more War of the Monsters for me. Why?
That is shocking.
Caveat, asterisk, because it's backwards compatible with PS4. Just none of its other, just not 3, 2, or 1.
Yo, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Sony fucking always like this with their fucking consoles? Isn't there always something like not backwards compatible with them? Isn't that always the fucking case?
Yes.
I don't remember them never not being like
The
that.
PS3 played PS2
It's
games.
certain. I think it was certain PS2 games.
Yeah, or certain.
And
I
then-
think only the fat one, but once they started upgrading it, I think they lost that too.
Mhm.
But they've always been kind of. I think they've always just been weird about backwards
And
compatibility.
then PS4 played PS3 games, right?
I think
Some of them.
also some.
Okay.
Like you can now, if you can go, they have certain PS2 games to download, certain PS3 games to download.
Yeah, well, yeah.
play.
Now they're just doing like you can get it on like
The-
our service or whatever the
the
hell.
backwards compatibility that Xbox been doing.
Yeah, the whole like we're just kind of porting it, kinda, sort of, but
Kinda.
But yeah, PS4, PS5, not backwards compatible unless you're playing PS4, which, whatever. At this point, who cares? They're who cares?
Well, everybody cares.
No, 'cause
I mean, we don't really care.
no. The
'cause-
reason why I say that is, I mean, I do care. Obviously, I like having the expanded library. What I'm saying, who cares, is they always do this and then they always walk it back.
They'll probably find some way to kind of bullshit this. Like, they'll probably add the service later on, be like, oh, PS5, PS5, PS3, PS2, PS1 games coming digitally.
Unless their plan is just to remaster the shit out of a bunch of stuff, and that's why they're not doing it.
Or maybe they go the route of like a PS2 mini, and they're just leaving it for that.
You know what? I think that era died.
I think
I
the mini
yeah.
consoles
Yeah,
died.
I think Nintendo hit it, and then Sega tried to do it, and then killed it off. Nobody wants that shit anymore. Oh, and then when PlayStation, I think
No,
PlayStation
PlayStation killed
was
it.
the one that fucking killed it.
Because they stay biting off Nintendo style, and they do it
Yeah,
much
that
worse.
PlayStation Mini was horrible.
Didn't the like a Sega one come out?
Yeah,
too?
yeah, they did the last
They
one,
did it
and it was actually decent, but then the PlayStation sucked. But my thing
Yeah.
is, with Nintendo doing what they're doing, which they ported over, a bunch of old games, and then, which is not a new practice, that's been happening, but with backwards compatibility being what it is, especially on Xbox, with Nintendo kind of just giving you 64, Sunshine, and stuff like that on the new ones.
Cannot wait for Sunshine.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's more the trend now. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 being remastered. Like, remasters has been happening, but it's more so the wave now than it was when it first started happening. People aren't mad. I am not mad at them anymore. When the remasters first started happening, granted, I'm pretty sure it was what was being remastered that made me upset, because they remastered fucking Sleeping Dogs. That game had just come out. Like
that was like latter half of the Xbox 360s.
Yeah, like when they remaster a game that just came out 2 years ago, don't fuck you.
No, legacy titles are the ones that need it. So, like, especially, and we've talked about this before, when they do the full remaster, like the Final Fantasies or the Resident Evil, those are greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you can remaster those. Those are cool, and that's what they're doing now, which is why I think that's becoming more so the wave. So
people are. Nintendo, not so much.
They just did.
They didn't. They
they're
updated
port.
the textures and they optimized.
Okay, yeah,
it,
that's
but
not a
like,
remaster, but
it's not like Odyssey mechanics.
Right. Okay.
In Sunshine, it's gonna play like Sunshine.
Yeah, which it fucking should. But anyway, look, my thing is, I think the era of mini consoles and stuff like that is done. I don't think you're gonna see a 64.
Nope.
A 64 Pro. I mean, a 64 Mini, which you can't.
Actually, I think they should make a 64 Mini. One, because I'd want it. Two, because like the life cycle of a 64, it might go out soon. It might die.
The actual
soon.
consoles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying the life cycles of these consoles, we really don't know how long they'll survive.
What Nintendo should do is not that, because here's why. You know how many games? It's going to be harder to drop mini consoles for the generations after the ones that they did, because, for example, PS2 had like 10,000 fucking games.
Years.
Like, I'm not exaggerating.
Obviously,
So
we'll
many
pick
games.
the
And so
super
many,
popular
and so
ones.
many giant, and so many. Yeah, there are a ton.
Yeah.
A ton.
But if it's stacked with, like, even if there's a ton, if there was stacked with like 20 to 25 of the best for that console,
Also-
they would sell the fuck out.
Also, they're not the same size as a Super Nintendo game.
What am I-
The physical size of the data
I know.
of on that thing. You're gonna essentially
so?
give people a fucking 500 gigabyte hard drive. That they're not doing that. They're not.
It's
gonna
so
do
much.
That.
It's like,
No.
and you would upcharge it nasty style.
Yeah, and-
when you can buy a fucking like 7 GB flash drive for fucking $5.
You're not listening.
I'm talking memory versus price.
But you're not listening. So
No, you're talking against what do I want?
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is what Nintendo is, and what they're probably gonna do, hopefully, is how they have the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo on the Switch.
Oh, like just port them straight into the
They should do that for the
Nintendo
64
Online.
because then they have control of the library. Then they can do.
Then they can.
Yeah. Then they can do take out and put whatever games they want in there.
Or just like
Yeah.
circulate them however
Exactly.
they want.
So
like the Game Pass.
Yeah, like the Game Pass and like they do with Super Nintendo on the online. They add games every once in a while. Like they just added Super Mario All Stars. They just added Donkey Kong Country onto it. So I think that's the better way to go about it. But also, the reason why it's so hard for the 64 is licensing. Rare is a key example of why it's going to be hard. If that was to happen, you're not going to get a GoldenEye in there. You're not going to get Banjo-Kazooie, and you're not going to fucking get 64, Donkey Kong 64.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, Microsoft is cool with them now, but
Because didn't they port 60? Did they port over Donkey Kong 64 to the Wii U?
Nope.
They did not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I could
well,
be wrong.
they're
though.
very buddy with Microsoft now, so we might see some of that.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, if they do it that way, I think it's a little better than dropping the fucking minis.
I want mini.
I like the minis. I have the
64.
64 mini. I mean the Super Nintendo mini. It's dope,
But
but
I want mini 64.
you know.
I want it.
Nah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But I'm with you though. I don't think mini consoles are a thing of the past, honestly. And cool. It was a nice wave when it happened, but
There's a nice distraction.
yeah. But now give us the shits. But John,
Good.
speaking of giving you the shits,
You have diarrhea?
Oh, please do not ruin this segue.
well, you don't know where I'm going.
I have no.
No one knows
idea.
where I'm going.
But starting it with
Giving you the
give-
shits?
Yeah.
I think I have an idea.
Okay, so here I got it.
I must see if I'm right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so here you go. For the first half of this podcast, we were giving you guys the shits on the Fast and Furious franchise because we were the premier Fast and Furious podcast. But Fast and Furious news kind of went away for a little bit.
Yeah, I was wrong.
No, I don't like it.
Where were you thinking I was
I thought
going?
you were going to talk about Star Wars, but never mind.
Why the fuck would I be? That's a different thing.
We'll
Look,
talk about it when we
all right.
Either way, I don't like your segue.
I don't care.
Either way, me
I don't
too.
care. You know why? It's not my segue. It's our segue because it's our podcast.
No,
so
that's a
you
you-
guys
oh,
have
yeah.
equal stake in that.
I have no stake.
You have all the stake.
Nobody liked that one.
Regardless, Fast and Furious is back in the news, baby.
Why?
Shock and all.
Because, John, Michelle Rodriguez herself, the goddess
Wait a minute.
herself.
Wait a minute, fellas. Didn't she die in Fast and Furious?
How many movies did you miss?
Yeah, how much she died? Like 8
I
movies ago.
saw the second one. I saw the third one. And then I saw the seventh one.
She was in the 7th.
Didn't she die?
She came back
She
in the
came
7th.
back in the 7th, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just goofing.
All right,
I
look.
know.
If you're going to be on the premier Fast and Furious podcast,
You need to step
You need
your
to
Furious
step it
game
I'm
up.
gonna have to watch 1 through.
All
8.
1 through
8.
9 now because the 9th
Oh, yeah,
one,
this is 10.
Oh my
That's 9.
god! I could not stand 7. I was like, what's happening
Isn't that
here?
9?
Wasn't Fast 9 already?
No, that's the one that got delayed. Remember, it's the one with John Cena. It didn't come out yet.
Question: would I have to see the spin-offs?
Nah, not really.
Like Tokyo Drift.
That's
Tokyo
not
Drift
a
is not a
spin-off.
spin-off.
That's 3.
Yeah, it's like a spin.
Like Hobbs and Shaw.
No, you don't.
I haven't
yeah.
seen Hobbs and Shaw.
It's good. It's probably one of the better ones.
Damn it.
I don't see if because of The Rock.
Yeah, that's why. The Rock and Jason Statham. I'm in. Anyway, look, Fast 9 or Fast 10, whatever one. I thought no,
Maybe
because
it's
that's one was
10.
Fate of the Furious.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
I watched
so
the
many.
one where what's his name? The bald guy?
The Rock.
Vin Diesel.
No. Vin Diesel. He punched the concrete.
That
That was
7.
5.
No, it's not 5. I
That was
know
7.
That was 7.
No, when
Who's
he
it?
punched the parking block.
That was 7.
That was not
Street
the one before the
always
last one.
wins.
That's 7.
I think that's 6.
That's 7. That might be 6.
I think it's 6.
Whatever. He's like the street always wins, and he punches it.
And then
Anyway, we're not talking about that
yeah, we're
one.
not even talking about. We're talking about the one that hasn't come out yet. Look, man, Michelle Rodriguez opened her goddamn beautiful mouth and said that they're going to space.
Not surprised.
Nah.
Well, I don't think she straight up said they're going to space.
They're
It's
going
like
to space.
heavily it's like confirmed, all but confirmed. That's what it is, all but confirmed. But I mean, it was rumored that it was.
Yeah.
It was a long running joke.
I mean, where the fuck else are they going to go?
I forgot who said. I forgot. I don't know if it was Ludacris or no. It was Seth Rogen. It was Seth Rogen. I follow him on Twitter.
Of all fucking
He
people.
was apparently he was a producer on one of the Fast and Furious movies.
Uh-huh.
I think
Wow.
him and Joel. I forget his name. The guy.
Joel Osteen.
No, who's the guy he frequently like produces with him?
Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow. I think both of them were producers on Fast.
That
and
makes
Furious.
sense because the movies became a fucking joke.
But they,
I
they
like that,
said
Alex.
they from what
Hold
Seth
up, John.
Rogen said. Excuse me.
I get to
One of the things Seth Rogen said was that they made a joke about like them going to space,
Uh-huh.
and apparently the executives for real looked at them crazy and said not just yet.
Looked at them crazy and said, not yet. How the fuck does that work?
So apparently this might have always been the plan for them to go to space.
where
Fast
else
and
would they go?
Furious is under Universal, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering because I listened to the different podcasts, they do movie reviews.
Yeah.
And they were saying that they should do a crossover with Jurassic Park.
They
I would rather see Transformers, but I don't think they can.
Could Transformers?
I think they're Paramount, aren't they?
Oh. Nah.
I'm
Vin
not.
Diesel
I'm
riding
not
a
against the
T-Rex.
dinosaurs.
No,
with
here,
cool
here's
cars.
Yeah.
here's why I don't want that. Because Jurassic World, after they went to the world side, Jurassic Park sucks dick.
Okay, so then
but-
why don't you put it
but-
with another garbage franchise?
Oh, hold on.
and make and a giant
Fast and Furious is not a garbage franchise.
Imagine the testosterone shot of
The testosterone.
dude. Imagine,
of Vin Diesel and the gang running around with dinosaurs.
imagine The Rock
The Rock
uppercutting
beating up
a
a
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
He did. I don't have to imagine. Didn't he do that in that Journey to the Center of the Earth movie?
He said, "Can't you smell?" And he smacks
He's gonna
him.
be like, "Time for Daddy to go to work," and he fucking uppercuts a fucking Jurassic Park dinosaur. Or
A Spinosaurus.
instead, if they're already going to space, somehow they find a time machine. Next one, they go back in time.
Yes.
So their cars are time machines.
I choked on my slide because I want to say something really fast. They go to space. Alex, listen to me. Listen to me. Open
Is
your
this the
ears.
pitch of the week?
It's the pitch of
Is
the
this the
week.
pitch
We're
of the
back,
week?
baby.
Pitch of the week. John's pitch of the week.
I used to pitch things.
It was when we said outlandish shit.
Oh,
no,
sir.
we've already said what happens is they're gonna make a Crush Hour movie.
No.
That was a pitch. New pitch.
No, Alex.
Give me the goddamn soundboard.
This is what it is, everybody. Listen to me, okay?
New
Listen
pitch.
to me. No, this is not a pitch. This is word from Universal because I have a best friend in there and he told me.
You have best friends
Didn't he
everywhere,
just
apparently.
ask if the movie came from Universal?
He just said he only saw like the second one.
Fellas, just listen to me.
There's a
right?
lot of fucking plot holes here.
Don't question me, all right?
Okay.
Don't question me. Just everything I say, take it for word, all right? Now,
Okay, Trump.
I have a best friend that works in Universal. I have a lot of best friends everywhere, okay, guys?
Is it JoJo? Does JoJo work at?
No, it's not JoJo.
Oh,
okay. It's another guy. His name is also JoJo, by the way.
Oh.
It's a different JoJo. I have a lot of JoJo's friends out there, okay?
Okay.
But anyways, fellas, listen to me. Don't question me. So Vin Diesel and the gang, they're going to space, okay?
Okay.
Because there's a meteor coming to hit the Earth.
This is Armageddon.
Okay, and they're like, "Oh my God, who can save the day?" And Vin Diesel's like, "Family." So then they go off to space, right? They destroy the meteor, but
Yes, you do.
but the ship is so damaged that it's not gonna make it back to Earth. And the only way it's a risk. They have to risk it is by going through a black hole. Okay, like when you get back to the Earth.
That just so
Dude.
happens to be near the Earth.
Yes, don't question me.
Okay.
There's a black hole, right? And they're like, "Oh my God, this is the only way you could get back to Earth, because space or whatever." They go to the black hole, but stop laughing! Stop laughing! This is
It's like, if there was a black hole that close to Earth, you know how many problems we'd have? And
We would die.
Not only that, they would have to waste the energy. Let's say Earth is like right here because they just destroyed the asteroid that was going there. Oh man, we're not gonna make it there. Let's drive through the black hole.
for reasons because I don't want to spoil the movie for you
For
guys.
science.
Because of science, they have to go through the black hole, and they go through the black hole, but they go back to Earth, but it's not our Earth. It's back in the day Earth, prehistoric times with dinosaurs, Jurassic Park.
And they're the reason why civilization advanced past the Stone Age.
Yes.
Like they, how they look.
They
look
are
at
the
cave
aliens.
paintings. Yeah, that's what I'm
They are
saying.
the
They're the
aliens.
aliens in the cave
ancient
paintings.
alien.
Yes.
So when you look at the in that world, when you look at the cave paintings, the fucking Camaro, it's a Charger on the wall with Vin Diesel driving
exactly.
And like how all their stick figure drawings are just like bald circle heads.
Yeah,
it's
it's
fucking
Vin
Jason
Di-
Statham, The
Exactly.
Rock,
It's
Vin
all of them
Diesel,
because they're all bald.
Tyrese,
Holy
Ludacris.
shit.
It's
Again,
all circle heads.
This is all confirmed by my best friend,
JoJo from Universal.
JoJo from Universal.
That is crazy.
So I cannot wait. Actually,
So Fast 10 is gonna be crazy,
yeah.
That's why it's called Fasten Your Seatbelts.
right? Because
Because they're going to the past. Honestly, I'd watch it.
I mean, yeah,
I would watch them go back in time.
It's called Furious Park.
Or what if
You
they-
realize that had nothing to do with Jurassic Park, right? like, did
Zero
you
to-
watch Jurassic Park?
nothing to do with Jurassic
Like
Park?
they didn't
at
go back in
all.
time to the 90s and they went prehistoric, and now it's called Furious Park.
Yeah.
That
There
doesn't
you
make
go.
a shred of sense.
It's a
Or-
working title.
Or they go back to the beginning of the franchise and they stop each other. Like young Vin Diesel fights older Vin Diesel, and they do like a Days of Future Past thing. So like the black hole thing is happening.
No,
but
you
they
would
need to
you
go
would
back
have
to the past.
you would have to bring back Paul Walker if you go back
Yeah.
that way. That's poor taste of your part, John.
Yeah.
Shame on
Yeah,
I'm
boo him,
not-
Alex, boo him.
you. Shame, boo.
Yeah,
boo,
boo me,
boo you. Poor taste. Poor taste. poor taste.
So there's also
Let's get his brother.
there's another plan they got going on. They're debating if they're gonna do this or not.
Didn't you just say it was confirmed?
But they're still working
It's
on
confirmed that
it.
they're
It's
debating it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, John.
Give me JoJo's number. That dude lying to you. I gotta hear it from him.
That dude does not need you.
I gotta hear it from him.
No, trust him. I
This,
trust
this is
him.
that telephone game.
So they're saying that instead of doing that, they're gonna go back to the first Jurassic Park, and a bunch of stuff that Vin Diesel and the crew do is the reason why the people in Jurassic Park didn't die. Like back,
Oh, like they were in the
what I'm saying?
background.
Yeah, and then
They
the
were in
background. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So-
not that one.
Those giant plot holes in Jurassic Park gonna be resolved.
There wasn't
now.
giant plot holes in the first one.
Yeah, which Jurassic Park are you talking about as the plot
It's
holes?
by Jurassic World, if anything.
Or that one. Yeah, why not that? Sure.
Why not that?
Because I don't want to
As
revisit.
JoJo said.
I don't want to revisit that fucking.
All right,
Jurassic
I'll let
World.
JoJo know what you guys think.
JoJo already said.
Well, you let JoJo know that's a horrible fucking idea.
You tell JoJo I said Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll let him know.
So they're gonna remake Armageddon with Vin Diesel and. All right, got it.
And then it's gonna end with dinosaurs.
I'm okay with the.
That sounds like the perfect clusterfuck.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they could go to Planet of the Apes.
just.
What are they just redoing Universal movies? I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh,
They're redoing
they're doing a Universal universe.
a Universal.
Thank you, John. And no, don't boo me.
No,
Cheer
no,
him.
I am not. I am
Cheer
not.
him.
I have the soundboard now.
and it ends. In 5 years from now, they're gonna do the whole Avengers thing. It ends with Vin Diesel and the gang fighting Godzilla and King Kong.
Dude, imagine middle of Kong versus Godzilla, a challenger just crushes
What King Kong's
Kong's
toes?
chest cavity.
Yeah.
Just goes right.
Hold
to,
on. You know how big them things are? It's not gonna crush a thing.
No, it's gonna be like a tank version
like
of
a
the Camaro.
tank charger.
Yeah, and then they're gonna put they're gonna
A
weld.
giant charger.
Yeah, they're
Or
gonna
it's
weld
like a
two
tank.
giant metal
Like a
plates
giant war tank with like a charger engine. So
with
it
a
goes
with a spike in front like this.
Why were they gonna hit King Kong?
and they call it
should-
the
sh-
charger.
Yeah.
It's like a giant pike to stab and just
I am. I am done with this. I am so done with this conversation.
So like, and they're like, who are we gonna help out, King Kong or Godzilla? And Vin Diesel's like, I like lizards, and then he destroys King Kong.
I like lizards.
Man,
that lizard's family.
right, exactly. And he's like, I raised him when I was a baby boy.
Okay, so no, it's just nothing. It's done. That conversation's
He
done.
does the babysitter.
We can
The pacifier. I'm sorry.
we can go elsewhere with this. That's done. Over and done with.
That
Over
dragon.
and done
That
with.
dragon's family.
It's over. It's over.
Okay, Alex.
Oh,
raised
no,
it.
no,
It is over.
it's over.
It is over.
It's over and
It
done
is
with.
over.
It's over
It
and
is
done
over.
with. But you know what's not
Stinger.
over? You know what?
Stinger.
No.
They hang out with the Ninja Turtles afterwards.
Shut the fuck up. You know what's not
Vin
over and done
Diesel
with?
Splinter.
You know what's not over and done with? Chris Hemsworth with Thor. He's not over and done with that.
cheer that,
Hey,
cheer that.
yeah. I'll get the shotgun too somewhere in
That's
there.
also pretty shocking.
All right, so hey, it came out a while ago. It was rumored once again because it's rumors. The walls have
This
ears.
is a Chatty Cathy
The walls
episode.
have ears. That Chris Hemsworth and the movie Love and Thor and Chocolate was going to be his last movie.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yes,
That's what it's called.
What did I say?
You said something about
Bunch
chocolate.
of bullshit.
I like your version better.
Right? Yeah, I feel like it's better.
Bunch
It was rumored that was going to be Chris Hemsworth's final outing as Thor, as the mantle of Thor was going to be passed on to Natalie Portman,
Who plays
who
Jane
plays
Foster?
Jane Foster, who will play female Thor.
The Almighty Thor.
Yes.
That's what it's called in comic books,
So
by the way.
it came out. Chris Hemsworth came out and said, "Hey, I ain't done.
Well,
we're coming back."
They asked him about it, and he straight up said like no, and he was like joking that like Thor's like 1,500 years old.
Yeah.
He's still young. There's so much they can do.
So
And also, to be fair, like the Thor character hasn't really hit his stride
He
until
just
the third
started,
movie.
yeah.
So it'd be kind of shame to change him already.
I feel like
Because
he
Thor
was
1 and
thinking
2
about
was
it.
pretty poo poo.
Yeah.
It was pretty poo-poo. But I think he was thinking about it, and then when Taika Waititi came in and kind of like revitalized what Thor is,
Yeah.
I think they're like, we can do so much more with him now.
And it seems like he's actually enjoying being Thor now.
Everybody's enjoying him being Thor now. He's
Thor,
fucking great.
Thor was always my favorite, but now I enjoy him much
but now
more.
it's his favorite. He's lying. He's just
Yeah,
lying.
no.
Thor was his favorite.
The what's it called? Dark Elves.
Everybody's favorite was Iron Man.
Right.
Stop playing.
He was, but I like Dark Elves a lot. And
That's not Thor.
That is Thor and the Dark Elves. That's a second movie.
Isn't it the Dark World?
Yeah, it's Dark World.
I'm sorry, that
You
one.
don't know your favorite, but you don't know the name of the guy.
I just remember it was ass, but I liked it a lot.
You're lying.
I like that movie. What the fuck are you talking
this
about?
man.
Oh, I forget that you know what I like.
No,
Fuck you.
I'm not saying you didn't
Eat
like
my
it.
ass.
I'm not saying you didn't
Eat
like
my
it.
ass.
I'm not saying you didn't like it. I'm just saying he most definitely was not your favorite.
He
No,
was
it's
my
not.
favorite.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
fucking-
Lightning powers are my favorite, and he had them.
Now lightning powers. are
They've
favorite.
always been my favorite. Oh my god, get the fuck out
And
of
who's he
here.
playing as in the
It's
game?
Captain
Oh,
America.
that's not Thor. Thor's in the game, correct?
Eat
Yeah, he
my
is.
ass.
Your favorite, huh?
Eat my ass.
Look at that. Look at this. He jumps on the Thor train after Ragnarok. Come on,
Exactly.
stop
Right,
playing.
you're
Stop
right.
playing.
No, you're right.
Stop playing.
No,
Like-
go ahead. Continue.
Anywho, he's not done. So you get more of your favorite, John.
Yay.
Hey.
More of your favorite. I'm excited, especially because I know he's gonna be in Guardians 3. Which
Oh, that's
Has he
gonna
been
be
confirmed for
great.
Guardians?
well, he left with them on the ship.
Stinger,
Yeah. He said, "I'm the captain now."
He didn't.
Essentially,
You
said
didn't
it.
watch that.
For a super fan, you really don't know what's going on.
Me?
John.
Right.
Right.
He actually did say that, but not like that. But he said that.
He didn't.
Did you not see the Stinger?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
What Sting are you talking
Are you
about?
serious? I thought it was your
Oh, super
favorite.
fan
What
over
are you
here.
talking about?
That-
One. Okay. Well, first off, I never said I was a super fan. I said he was my
Oh
favorite.
my God.
I said he was my favorite.
How you not? If it's your
So
favorite, you're a
apparently
super
y'all
fan.
get- that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
So you're not you're not a super fan to your favorite?
Not really. No.
You are contradicting
My
yourself.
my favorite candy is M&Ms. Am I a super fan of M&Ms?
Yes.
Yes.
That
it's your
no. What
Yeah.
kind of dumb shit is that?
Why does your fandom not have tiers? Why does your favorite get the same level of fandom as your not favorite?
favorite. Right.
What are you talking about? Continue.
I'm trying to, but you're lying.
What Sting are you talking about?
When literally, I said it when Thor went and left with the Guardians.
Yeah.
It said, "I'm the captain
Oh,
now."
that's not a stinger. That was still the movie. When they're arguing about who's the actual captain and when
Yeah, when he
whole
said,
thing with
"I'm the
Peter
captain
Quill
now."
and shit.
Yeah.
Well, first he did not.
Yeah.
He straight up told Quill, "He's like, oh, you're the captain," and Quill's like, "It is me," but they kept staring at each other. He didn't say shit.
He might
No, he
as
said,
well.
"Look at me."
foremost.
He said,
Look at me.
I'm the captain now."
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
He did that.
Right.
Yeah.
I was there.
Continue.
I was in the background.
All right.
But
I
yeah.
remember that.
So I'm excited to see him in that role, and then the fact that the movies are going to continue. Because I mean, without Iron Man and the Captain America mantle gone, essentially, no Chris Evans is like the Avengers kind of look a little light, especially with the passing of Black Panther himself. So it's like now they're really
Ooh,
light.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
peace.
So it's like
Yeah.
who's gonna be the Avengers now? It's gonna be fucking without Thor,
Falcon.
Black Widow, Winter Soldier.
Well, no, isn't. Well, Black Widow can't do shit. She's dead.
Oh yeah, she died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
She's out.
Even more light. Even more light.
She just has her. She has her prequel movie.
like sure Hulk, but you know
The Hulk, yeah, baby.
like
Ant Man.
yeah. So it's like at that point like the Avengers are kind of light.
Wasp.
You know what I'm
I'm sorry. What? Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
saying?
Spider Man.
Yeah.
Spider Man.
So like they're missing something. I feel like Thor would be that something. And yeah,
I think so.
I like Natalie Portman, but I don't think it's gonna be the same.
The Rock guy, played by
Korg, he's
Korg.
not an
He's
Avenger.
a side character.
Nah, they put him in there. Put him in there.
Yeah, put him in the main movie.
Yeah.
Give him. I want a Korg movie
Want a
now.
Korg movie?
That'd be
That
so
sounds
fucking
ass.
boring.
That sounds really
No,
bad.
that sounds great.
That sounds like what they tried to do with Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, where he was like a really funny side character.
not one bit. It'll be like an episode of What We Do in the Shadows. If you really think about it,
It would be.
Korg would be an episode of What We Would Do in the Shadows.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I want to. It's
I
on my
want to
list.
see it too. Yeah.
We should watch it
We should.
and do it for the first movie on the episode on that podcast. We want to start,
Shock. Yes.
That's the movie you want to see.
or we could just
for-
watch it. Whatever. I'm trying to create content with my friends.
I don't know, I
Right.
just want to watch the movie.
It's a good. Well, it's a good show.
I love the
So
show.
you ain't
The
see
the
the
show.
movie,
The show is
you
great.
idiot.
But yeah, more Chris Hemsworth for you, which is
Thank
awesome.
you.
John. He's your
Thank
favorite.
you.
Because you're the super fan.
Right, because you're the super fan
Thank
here.
you.
And I mean, the last thing we have here is Rey's parents talking about Star Wars. You know, Thor's in space now with the with them motherfuckers. So back to Star Wars. Why is this a topic, John?
I hate sending you shit for you just not to read it. You're getting on my goddamn nerves.
No, I read it. What you sent me about it. I didn't read the article. But if you want to lead us in here,
Yeah, okay.
John, take it
I
over,
guess
dude.
I'll fucking do it.
Run the pod.
The reason why I brought it and the reason why I thought you were saying the shits.
we'll say what it
they
is
give
first.
us the shits. Rey's parentage was never like, you know how the story of the trilogy of the new Star Wars movies have been kind of like
Spoiler alert.
weird.
This isn't a spoiler
It's not a
anymore.
spoiler alert.
Not at all.
Nobody cares
Yeah.
anymore. But
The anger's past.
spoiler alert: the Rey's Palpatine's daughter, right?
Oh,
And
Yes.
I thought it was granddaughter.
granddaughter. I'm sorry.
Granddaughter?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That whole thing.
By the
turns
way-
out,
by the
please
way-
let me set this up. Can I set it up before you open your mouth, please? Can I set it up? Can I do that? Will you allow that?
Can you boo him for me, please?
I'm not doing that. This is not. I'm no.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, Jesus Christ.
Damn, set it up.
Hey,
Rey's
complaining.
Rey's parentage was never like established. As they were even going into filming, they didn't know whether or not it was going to be Palpatine's granddaughter. They thought she was going to be one of the early drafts or something like that. Was that she might be a Kenobi? So like they didn't know what the fuck they were going to do with it, which kind of
Oh yeah, you can see.
it enforces the bullshit of the new trilogy of like they really did not know what the fuck they were going to do with this series, which is why I brought it up.
Well, can you imagine you're making the last movie in the Star Wars franchise, in the mainline Star Wars franchise. You begin filming and you don't even know.
You still don't even know the plot
the
twist,
twist
that you're gonna
that this whole thing is riding
like.
on.
Ray said Daisy Ridley said that even going into production, they were still like, oh, you're gonna be Palpatine's granddaughter. You might not be on standby. And even at the beginning of filming, she still didn't know what her character's origin was gonna be. So like even then they didn't know. It's just like you could just tell. It's just further enforces the clusterfuck that is this new trilogy.
I say nuke it and start again
Start over.
from episode 6.
But honestly, I'd be kind of fine.
7. Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of fine with if she would have been a Kenobi.
Anything would have been
That doesn't
better.
fix the movie. That
It
doesn't. That
doesn't-
doesn't fix anything.
But I mean, it goes into the certain plot holes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't fix episode 8.
Well, I mean,
At all.
I'm saying for the entire story, if they would have had one singular
Oh, okay, yeah.
thing, and it would have been the plot twist was that she was a Kenobi the whole time.
Yeah, because Kenobis and
they-
Skywalkers have been together like
right
forever.
And somehow that was the thing, and kind of reemphasizes the whole Kenobi Skywalker.
you know, would have been better if she was a Jinn,
Who?
like Qui-Gon. She was a
Oh, she's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Jinn. Yeah, she's
No.
Yeah, that would have been way better.
No,
Yeah,
no, it wouldn't have.
Or
yes, it would have.
she's related to Jar Jar Binks.
I would not.
Imagine, my dude. Whoa, what a twist.
That sounds like ass cheeks, like pure.
Hello. What I love about that is like the first 2 movies had nothing to do with it, and then on the third one, when they found out, she would start talking like him for no reason whatsoever.
It's like, when she finds out finally. That's why Ben Solo was like, your parents are nobody. Like, it's no. Don't worry about it. Like, you don't need to know your parents.
Yeah.
So when she finds out, she just starts unlocking like me, Solo. She's Gungan.
She's Gungan,
She's
dude.
half Gungan.
And then she gets gills.
That's disgusting.
Yuck.
Still better than what would have been happening.
Yeah.
So the point that I wanted to make before John rudely interrupted me.
Right.
That's what happened
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Kick him out again.
Who in their right mind will have sexual intercourse with Emperor Palpatine? That's all I want
Empress
to say.
Palpatine.
Who is the Empress?
I don't want to say
Daisy Ridley's
anything.
grandmother. Do you know why?
No, I'm saying. Well,
I think it's like a.
I don't want to say nothing that's gonna come off.
Ooh,
rough.
he
Nope.
might have done some. No, without consent. Without consent.
Okay, he said
That's what I'm-
he worded
That's what I was
that.
gonna
He worded
say.
that nicely.
Yeah.
I think
I was just not gonna say.
What
it.
he did things without consent.
you know what. You know how Anakin came out with no father. He's kind of Jesus.
Just showed up.
Yeah, he kind of just came out of her, the mom.
Just
I think it's
Jesus
same
did up.
same thing. Emperor Palpatine's so powerful. He just said, "Force, baby, to
There
you."
are rumors that, or well,
That's,
not her
that's
parentage,
Yoko.
but there was rumors that
It's like invasion.
or like speculative that
No, that's-
Rey was a clone. She you know how the dead Palpatine is technically a clone
Yeah.
with the consciousness of Palpatine. That she was like a botched version. Also, Snoke is.
She came
they've
out.
also-
She came out looking great.
Right.
Then fucking.
They
Emperor.
also said that like maybe Snoke could have also been a botched version of Palpatine, and that's why he was like so powerful but never amounted to anything.
Dude, there's so much. Man, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm gonna get mad.
That's
again.
why I was
there's
saying.
so
like,
much.
That's
There's
why I
so
wanna bring it
much.
up.
It's so
There's
much-
so much wrong with it.
So much mumbo jumbo.
It sounds like horseshit.
It is
what sounds
horseshit.
Like. I don't want to go back. I was hurt enough. I'm done with that bullshit. But yeah, so that happened. Hey.
So great talking to you guys about things.
Well, I don't want to
Always a
go into it because
blast.
I'm just gonna get mad again.
what else you want to talk about, John?
No, that was it. I don't care anymore.
No, was there something like? Was there a point you wanted to like
I
say?
just want to emphasize the bullshit that is the Star Wars franchise. If you want to talk about this, fine.
They should reboot Star Wars with Jar Jar Binks as the main character.
And with that, hey, thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Playing Pod with Alex and John featuring Rafa.
yeah, and the ones and twos.
We have to figure. Yeah, I know you got that shit
Feature-
revoked halfway through
Featuring
the
is
pod.
emphasized. I don't want this forever.
We'll work out a better title.
We'll work
A
on getting him the
I
fuck out of here.
I actually like to tell you how it is without featuring me.
Why can't we just say the Playing Pod?
Oh yeah, the Playing Pod.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Hey, thank you for listening to the Playing Pod. Dude, the Hulk is thick as fuck,
Say
boy.
the Playing
That boy
Pod.
got
The
I'm
Playing
look at
Pod.
I'm about to
with
act
Geek
up.
Jar
Bro, I'm
3000.
Arf.
I'm over here trying to figure out this channel shit, and y'all just munching on Hulk ass.
Do you not see that?
Yo,
Say
I'm
goodbye.
I'm
John,
acting
zoom in.
up.
Say goodbye.
Zoom into that on the video.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damn.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Every Monday. I should have said that at the beginning, but
You
fuck
should
it.
plug everything in before you close out. How about that?
No one at the end. You gotta do it at the beginning.
Well, did you do it at the beginning?
No,
There's
no.
a
Might as well do it at the
conversation we
end.
can have at
Here,
fucking-
I'm gonna do it now. Yo, shout out to y'all. You guys have been plugged in. Every Monday on Spotify, on YouTube, on everything for the most part. Playing Pod, 6 a.m. It's out before you wake up. Listen to it and share it because we like to say coronavirus and we can't really say that.
So
and we
just
get
go ahead and say it
demonetized.
again.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we. Well, I said it once already.
You did say it earlier.
Yeah.
Say it once.
He
So-
has been cursing through this whole thing, so
No.
We established that.
Yo, John
Yes.
cursed. John cursed at me.
yeah.
I didn't curse.
Please continue. I just want to leave.
That's it. That's it.
Can,
That's it right now.
can I plug my podcast with my friend?
Sure.
Cool, thanks. I have a podcast with my friend Hector. How dare you?
Nah, you guys talk about my hairline all the time. I'm trying to hear that shit.
Hector started that actually.
It's funny because he's. No, I'm done. All right, go ahead.
Can you please?
So we have a podcast about anime and everything anime related. It is the most anime's podcast on YouTube.
I pressed it, but it didn't go.
Yeah, it's called the Bento Boxcast. Comes out every Friday on YouTube. Check us out. We have a lot of fun over there. Talk about all the anime stuff. And I've been getting very heated recently with this one specific anime. They've been getting on my nerves. So it's a good time, Alex. It's a good time. You should listen to it some more often. Because I know you don't listen to it. Because you would have been talking smack to me because I was talking smack in the last episode.
I heard it. I heard the smack talk.
What did I say?
I'm not gonna say it now.
What did I say?
I'm not gonna perpetuate.
Exactly. Anyways, listen to it. It's a lot of fun. Hit us up on the Twitters too at the Bento Box. At the Bento Boxcast. If you guys want to talk to us.
That. You said that you were infiltrating GEEKJAR.
You
I did hear you.
listen to
I
it.
did hear
you. You're the best.
You're infiltrating shit.
Or so they say. I have the codes, gentlemen. I have the codes.
If you could just say goodbye, that'd be great. Do you have
John's big
so is Twitter the only thing you have, or
and then there's my Twitter at Me Talk Anime. If you want to talk to me, we do like give you guys shout outs on the podcast, so it's a lot of fun doing that.
that's rad.
We didn't do the comments, but it's all good.
Oh, you guys have comments? Let's do them.
Nah, it's too late now.
It's at the end.
Also, there's a Discord. If you guys want to join that, it is in the link.
Damn
on
bitch,
it.
I'm gonna charge you. I'm gonna charge you. I don't care if this is your platform too.
Join the Geek Jar Discord. Listen to
Hey,
shit.
is it my fault you guys don't plug your stuff?
Forget this guy.
We don't plug our
Okay,
stuff.
guys,
So
listen to
we
me.
allow
Listen
you
to
to
me.
plug
Okay,
yours?
listen, everybody, listen to me. Go
Goodbye.
join the Bento Podcast
Goodbye.
Discord, and then go join the Geek Jar Discord. We're all in there.
Goodbye.
There's a lot of people in there. We have a lot of fun, and Yeah.
Bye. For the love of God.
This is a very good podcast, guys. I
Very garbage,
enjoyed it.
diarrhea.
Can we
vomiting.
finish
like-
before? Can we let the song? Do not disrespect ACDC.
True. Don't disrespect me. It's like we haven't missed a step.
You're still going.
He's still talking.
I just want to say that.
You about to miss a lot of stuff from that misery in your ankles.
My God.
Who the fuck invited this dude back on a fucking podcast?
Hey, I just want to say that we haven't missed a beat.
Great. That was so great.
Come on, John. Hey, baby. Shit.